Hey guys, Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury live stream channel. How are you guys today? How is it today? Full program today. It just came out. Chrono24 fires 40% of the staff. The watch market is changing. Yes, we'll talk about that very soon. Let's run the intro. Let's get an intro. Let's get an intro. Hey, it's got Bear Clooney. How are you, Bear?
Good, Pontiff. How are you?
Ho, ho, ho. I'm drinking some tonic water, Bear.
Nice.
Christmas
Enjoy.
tonic water. This was given to me by Tom. Tom sent this through Dan Murphy's tonic water. Bear, it's just come out. There was a press article. Let's just call it up. Chrono24. Now they did this in an unusual way. It wasn't quite clear cut. And Watch Pro, is that a respected source of information? Watch Pro. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I heard the Watch Pro.
Now listen to that. They don't say Chrono24 fires 40%. It says Europe's largest pre-owned watch trader lays off almost half its workforce as sales slump on the secondary market. Now, it goes on to say Chrono24 is a platform, a marketplace. It does not buy watches. It does not sell watches. It basically, okay, so it's a platform. This remains the case today with two exceptions. They bought some businesses. And what they're saying is Chrono24, they have is laying off, is now, have they done it? Has it been done or it hasn't been done? Is now laying off 40% of its workforce, according to German news site Tag24. I never even heard of Tag24. What the fuck is Tag20? Is that Chrono20? What the fuck, Bear? I'm confused. I need the Bear to explain this to me. What does it mean?
This is all new to me, Pontiff. I'm sorry. All new to me.
And big deal. What does that mean? That doesn't mean prices are crashing. All it means is the activity is slowing down. So what? Who gives a fuck?
I do.
Okay, you do.
Yes, I do. I do.
Speaking of giving a fike, hello Tan, how are you?
I give 0 fikes.
What does this mean? Okay, so they didn't come out and say Chrono24 fires.
There's a lot of signs, boys. There's a lot of signs that we are entering a factus facti period. Too many for my fucking liking.
Nah, it's not uncommon. I mean, a lot of tech companies are laying people off. This is not. I mean, I don't.
Let me give you a personal reflection. May I give you personal reflection?
Nobody's listening.
Okay. So Pontiff says to me, "Hey Bear, you are fucking fat, and you're gonna die in 15 years. Go and get your best watch and enjoy it." And that's
good advice. Good advice.
Good advice. Good advice. And that best watch was actually rose gold Cosmograph Daytona chocolate dial
on the bracelet.
On the bracelet, which at its peak, not so long ago, was, I'm gonna translate this into US dollars because majority was 85,000 US dollars. Right?
Okay.
And I go, now let me check what this watch is worth today on a secondary market. So what do you think my rose gold Daytona that was at its peak worth 85,000 US dollars is worth today?
40,000, 50,000?
35,000 US dollars. That's a drop of 50 fucking K.
What's retail on it?
It's actually selling at retail. A little bit under retail if you consider when you're buying a retail, you have to pay tax. It's selling at actual retail.
Mm-hmm.
You want further signs? Let's take a look at the Christmas season stock market and Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. There's something called Santa Claus rally, right? People are expecting Santa Claus rally because majority of the Wall Street fikers likes to collect the bonuses.
Yes.
And with all that manipulation still in place, it's all gone down south. Let's talk about
I don't think Kevin O'Leary will be collecting a bonus this year.
Let's talk about the previous layoffs in Google. Previous 50. How many percent were laid off? 30% or 40% in Facebook. Let's talk about the building market, the housing market crashing, and all that happening at the very beginning of the shit show, because 2023 is when the shit show is actually going to happen. I mean, Tanzil, you know a lot of people I know, and you know how are the sales right now on the secondary market.
Yeah, absolutely.
The
It's just
A, the AD pretends still playing this fucking game that watches are not available. And they're all allocated and they're all fucking, people are just grabbing Rolex. It's like a hotcakes. And that's not reality. Then I get a call from Chris from Luxury Bazaar. And Chris says, "Hey, Bear, I know you like Rolex. Would you like to add something to your collection? Most of the pieces are reaching retail, RSMP."
yeah. I mean, a lot of these companies, whether it's tech companies, they're preparing for the recession, right? Like, maybe Chrono24 is seeing a current slump, and they're just preparing that their revenues are going to be lower, and that's what this is not uncommon, Archie. Like,
The only hope we have, Archibald, is that Tanzil remains here. Otherwise, we're fucked.
Well, Bear's not going to be around for the Christmas season, so some of the
No,
panelists.
I won't be. I won't be.
Yeah, we know what we got to do, so it's all good.
Now, Bear, the interesting thing is, right?
I could not believe that my watch dropped literally 50K in a matter of 6
the
months.
funny thing is, let me just say this to you. The funny thing is, but Bear,
I don't know what the fucking funny thing is. I'm not laughing.
What are you using to get that 35 valuation? Is that Chrono24?
No, dude, that's what actually fucking they sell on the secondary market. You can pick it up now. So dealer's gonna give me less than that.
24. Let's go there now.
Where? Go fucking where?
Let's go. I'm gonna call it up now. Let's get it
Call
up.
where? Call. You're not gonna call Chrono24. That's irrelevant. That's not proper pricing.
What's the model number? Give me the model number for that watch.
Give me the model number. Are you going to fucking Chrono24 is a waste of time. Who does that? What century do you fucking live in? What century do you live in?
I'm just asking you because
I'm not in a good mood, Pontiff.
Okay.
I'm not in a good mood. I don't fucking know what it's a Cosmograph Daytona. Rose gold, chocolate, selling for fucking dial.
Should we have a look on Chrono? 50,000 US.
Bullshit. That's Chrono24 is outdated. That's not even a real picture of the watch. Go to Luxury Bazaar. Actually, they did a video last week which they showcased a bunch of watches from Rolex, which are now at retail or under retail.
Mm-hmm.
And in all honesty, if they're selling it at retail or under retail, what the fuck do you think they're paying you if you're selling it to them?
That's getting scary, Bear. You're scaring me, Bear.
I'm not scaring you. I'm telling you reality. Fuck, I kept avoiding this fucking reality, but that's where we're going. Vintenier, thank God somebody got money. $5.
Here we go, Bear. We've got a few super chats, Bear. Let's just get back into the super chat mode there. Tanzil, $5. Super chat revenues are down. Which dungeon staff would you lay off, Curly or the Narc?
Go ahead, Pontiff.
Okay. So what I prefer to do is I like to share the pain.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a 25 reduction of salary for dungeon staff.
Okay.
And we'll also, Bear, unfortunately, we need to be rolling that out onto the live stream show as well.
Right.
Okay.
You're not going to be cutting my fucking pay. As a matter of fact, you need to
We got to
discuss
take
the
it for the
rates.
team. We got to take it for the team, Bear.
No, fuck the team. So, continue with super chats.
Okay, next one here. We've got Vintigny, $5. Chrono24 is useless for valuation unless you look at Russian listings. Now, stop. Russian listings are hopeless, of course.
No, Archie, you don't understand what he's telling you, okay?
Oh, that's too good.
Listen, honestly, nobody in a modern world today
Mhm.
uses Chrono24 to evaluate the watch. That's
Well,
that's
Plastic
not,
does. Plastic did.
well, I'm sorry to tell you guys, that's a waste of time. Keep going after super chats are piling up.
Okay, we got another super chat here. Tan Zeal, $5. Archie, give Jin 3 reasons to buy a Jatwek Dross. Jaquat Dross. Good
No,
size.
don't
cheap.
buy fuck all, man. Cash is king. Don't buy shit.
No, he loves
Okay.
buying all these fucking shitters. Jackie
I know he does. Just don't buy shit. Fuck it.
Here we go. Tan Zeal, $5. Wrench for the legend. I think we should. We got to give. Haven't you got a wrench, Tan?
No, I do. Jen used to have it. I don't know what happened to it, so maybe give it back. 'Cause he's
Yeah,
back.
get
Yeah,
Jin
he's
to
right
put.
here. Just give it to him, of course.
Yeah, just give it to him. He's got a comment there. You can find him.
Well, he just
Yeah.
super chatted, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta. Bear, please. You got to understand something, right?
Yeah.
What people like to do is see they're not interested in selling. They like to go on Chrono and see what they could get. It gives them a nice buzz in their stomach. Do you understand? So even though they're not selling the watches, they like to see what other people would sell the same one for. Even I did that, Bear. I just wanted to see what the prices were like. Do you understand?
Keep reading super chats, big boy.
Okay, just hang on. I've got to give him the. I'm just going on to give him the wrench. Just hang on. I got to do prior. I got to give him a wrench. I'm just going to get this wrench. So we're going to give Zin a wrench. Is that correct, Bear? Vintigny a wrench.
Yeah,
There we go.
of course.
Vintigny now has.
Yeah, listen, cash is king. Don't buy shit. Don't buy fucking anything.
Here we go. Ken Fresno. We haven't seen Ken for a while. Ken,
Hey,
welcome
Ken,
back,
yeah,
man.
nice to see Ken.
$5. You look like a man that needs a nice scotch and a ceramic bluesy. Take care, big boy. You know what? Fuck this. Loser talk, Bear. Loser talk. I'm sick of this loser talk, Bear. Loser talk. I don't like it, Bear. You know what I'm going to do?
Tell
I'm
me,
going to
Archie.
have a little bit of whiskey now. We're going to have a
Oh,
little bit
nice.
of whiskey.
It's a weekend. It's a weekend.
Yeah. It's Friday night. Here we go. Artist formerly known as Plastic, $2. Check WhatsApp. Got near retail Wednesday. Falling. What did he do? He sent me a WhatsApp.
Well, artist formerly known as Plastic sent you a WhatsApp. So
Got
is this real plastic or
you know what he
no?
bought there? Holy shit.
Is this real plastic?
Yes, it is, Bear.
Oh my God, Plastic, we miss you, man. We miss you tremendously, brother. What did he send you?
Do you want to check WhatsApp? Okay, Plastic. Can I release that to the world?
Well, why else would he send it to you during the live stream? Tanzil Ansari super chat, $5 Californian. Jim
$5.
Said,
$5. Tanzil, $5. Jin Tingler said the best 3 buys in the watch market are Bowman Mercer, Dwakwat Dross, and Carl F. Bashir.
He did not say that, Tanzil. Come on.
Bashir. I just want to hear him pronounce the names.
Oh,
you know
my
who that Carl
God.
Bashir crap is, don't you? You know what
Carl
that is.
Bashir. I love that.
Oh, fucking hell.
Okay, do you want me to show you the watch he's talking about? He got at retail, Bear?
Yeah, of course. Release. He says super chat from Plastic, $2.
Release. Okay.
Gold sub.
Look at this.
Fucking bowler, man. This guy's not
sound?
scared.
What do you
I don't
think?
hear the sound.
Can you buy that at retail? Yes or no?
Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, you can.
Is that a good idea?
Actually, you can buy it a little bit under retail. So, what do you mean is a good idea? If you can afford to buy a watch like this, you're obviously doing something right. Right?
You can't be making money out of that crypto crap.
And he's making money
Baby
because you don't
Dodge, remember
buy a
that?
fucking
Remember?
solid gold sub if you have no money.
Remember he was
Oh, look
spruiking
at
that
this.
Baby Dodge.
Tanzil Ansari gifted 5 ArchieLuxury live stream memberships. I would like to congratulate the Watches 63, LV, Ducky, Ivar, and
Just very
Cyrus Elwin. They are all recipients of Tanzil Ansari's gifted membership. Thank you to Tanzil.
Artist formerly known as Plastic, $2. Release the hounds. And one from Jimmy, $2 Californian. We love our Californian dollars. Fake loser talk. Now,
Fake
Bear,
loser talk. Listen,
Bear.
that's a significant piece. Okay, like
And that's a new one. Look, it's got the coronet in the middle. Look, the coronet.
yeah.
Swiss made. Look at that.
It suits him. That watch definitely suits plastic. There's no question about it. I can see plastic wearing this completely natural, comfortable. This is his thing, man, for sure. I bet you he'll enjoy this very much.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I going to tell you,
when
Archie?
I had one, Bear. It brings back memories when I had one.
Well, you had a pre-ceramic one, which also was quite beautiful.
Yes, it was. It was beautiful.
And you're going to get a bluesy, which is also quite beautiful. So there's something to look forward to. I guess we need to turn into positive now. Fuck, I'm not going to complain the whole show about this.
No, you can't. Bear, what are you saying to me? I don't understand. What are you saying?
Well, I'm saying there is a super chat from Tanzil Ansari, $5 Canadian.
$5 is the gold sub, the ultimate gold piece. Fake me dead. It's beautiful. Power move plastic. I got to tell you, I don't know when you say is it the best, but I got to tell you.
No, he didn't say is it the best. He's the gold sub,
one of
the ultimate top gold piece. That's what he's asking.
What else do you like in gold beside it? Like, you know,
well, I love the rose gold root beer, the solid rose gold.
Yeah, very good piece. Yeah, I like it too.
I would also say I think some of the Daytonas.
Rose gold root beer, solid rose gold.
Yeah, I think that's an amazing piece.
Under retail on the secondary market.
Here we go. Artist formerly known as Plastic, $2. Join me, Sov and Sirocco in Bluesy Club. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I got to tell you, I think.
Do you think there's a chance that Crema White make appearance? Do you think there is a chance that Crema White makes appearance? I'm asking you, Archie.
No.
Crema White might make appearance or no?
Where?
Here on our show.
No, wait. Crema White. Oh, you mean plastic?
No, I don't. Oh my God, you are such a fucking dumbass sometimes. Go read Super Chat.
Mr. Zoso, the day date is the gold watch.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be hard pressed to like pick a date over the gold sub.
They fucking sunk in value. Who they sunk in fucking value?
Yeah, look, like outside of value, Bear, like if someone gave you,
I'm in a bad mood.
I know, but if someone gave you the watch, okay, let's ask Archie. If someone gave you the watch, Archie, would you prefer a Blue Dial gold sub or, you know, a standard date? We're not talking about like the platinum one.
I'd take the sub any day of the week.
Yeah,
I'll take a sub too. Actually,
I tell you what I like about the sub. I think the links are thicker. It's more robust. The blue and the yellow is such a killer combo.
I want to be like Pontiff. That's the only reason I would take it. Artist formerly known as Plastic, Super Chat, $2.
Retired. Shit, I don't know what's happened.
Oh, retired. Well, fuck. Come out of retirement. punters for the public. For the public. So you, Tanzil, you would also pick Rolex sub.
Yeah, I think in the
I'm
I'm
not
not really a big fan
sure.
of the day gold. I like the platinums. Like my next super chat's about the platinum. I like the platinum day dates. I think that I think I would go with the gold sub. I just like it better. No yellow gold.
Super chat from the legend himself.
Tanzil, $5. Ultimate Platinum Rolex, Platona
Read
versus
it properly. Read it properly.
Ultimate Platinum Rolex, Platona versus Ice Blue Dial Fluted Day.
That's a tough one.
Both,
Be honest with you.
they're
If you said
both
smooth
killer.
bezel, I would definitely go for Platona.
Yeah, I think smooth bezel would have been too easy. So,
but I'm still gonna pick Platona because
With diamonds or without diamonds?
no, he didn't say diamonds.
Well, no, but but he didn't say no diamonds. But if you had a choice,
I prefer no diamonds. I don't think guys are into diamonds. Are you guys into diamonds?
I think
yeah, I
the
think
only
I would. I
diamond
think
one
I'd go
would take-
diamonds, Bear.
The only one I would take is the Eisenkaiser one with the diamonds. It's the only.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But in these two examples, even though I am in love with the new ice blue dial fluted day date, which makes a whole lot of difference when they actually put the fluted bezel. I still will go with the platinum Daytona because, in all honesty, it's probably the ultimate modern Rolex, in my humble opinion. Vintenier likes the diamond dials, he says. Hey, depends on the watch, right? Depends on the watch.
Yeah.
Like I don't, for example, I want to have to own Rainbow Daytona, but I don't think it's attractive watch. If there is no value behind it and obviously significant flex, I could not even consider it. But the value makes it appealing and so on. While the Platinum Daytona, besides the value, carries a beauty and prestige. Super chat from the legend.
Here we go. Tanzil, $5. Archie, best watch for gin to wear out on a night in Boys Town with Mark. Explorer 136 or Glass Hoot Original. I'd go
No,
Explorer.
you didn't read it right. You didn't read it right. Try
Archie,
again.
best watch for gin to wear out on a night in Boys Town with Mark. Explorer 136 or Glass Shitter Original. I'd always go for the Rolex over a Glass Shitter.
I'm happy he didn't sell that watch. He's had that Explorer one forever, and he's dropped it on the floor. It's broken the glass. He repaired it. Like, yeah, I thought he might have sold that watch, but he's never going to part with that watch. So I'm really happy with that.
White gold blueberry, Rolex sub.
Can I ask you, Bear?
Under retail.
Bear,
Yes,
if the
sir.
price has fallen so much, why doesn't it matter then? Stop it being an investment piece and just enjoy the fucking thing.
Fuck, I'm shocked with you being voice of reason.
No, I'm serious.
I hear you. I understand.
If the price is, you got it at retail, correct or not?
Yeah.
Just wear it. Enjoy it. You got 15 years left.
Maybe less.
Why don't you fucking wear it? Wrap it out. Take those stickers off. Take the stickers off.
Oh, the stickers are off. My AD fucking would lose their mind if they fucking leave a little sticker on. Super chat from the legend again. Driving the ship, stirring the ship in the right
$5.
direction.
Archie, what is more challenging? Unbuckling the clasp on a Super Ocean Heritage 2 or unbuckling Nana Kim's bra?
Hey, you know what? You're right, Tansil. It's actually quite.
The shark mesh is a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah. So you owned it? You had it?
No, so when I visited Doc, he's like, "Hey, do you want to see Archie's old watch?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So I tried buckling the clasp, and I was literally fumbling with it like Archie did. It's the worst.
It's very similar to Zin clasp. Like it's so like you have to have like a nail to push it under. It's really crappy. But I don't know about Nana Kim.
Archie, which is the one, Nana Kim or the Super Ocean?
Super Ocean.
Oof.
The problem with the Super Ocean is, they actually have, I don't know if you've seen the rubber, they got the deployant rubber. That's actually one of the best deployant I've ever seen. It's like a bank vault. The solidity, Oxley stayed high. The solidity of that clasp is amazing.
All right, yeah. Super chat from a fella who is utilizing
like a full moon. Fella's spending money.
No. Don't kid yourself. Fella is utilizing the membership super chat, which, by the way, he did not even pay for. But boy, he's using it already, and it is 1 month member gifted by Tanzil Ansari. Bear, stop worrying about watches. You go down more. You're going down more. Fucking this fella guy is really motivating. You are sunshine of my life. Actually, you're sunshine of my life.
Thank you. Let me
You're
just
welcome.
say something to you, Bear. You know what? Eventually, you get to the stage where you
Google stock. Yeah, Google stock. Yeah.
All I was going to say to you is,
yeah,
I would say, Bear, I would say it's more so the fact that I would say, Bear.
I'll make a fucking sentence today.
Bear, just start wearing your shit. Don't worry about investment.
Me, Dad. Stop repeating
Why don't you start wearing this shit? Why don't you start wearing it, Bear?
We have
when
a super chat from a legend. Let's not bother Bear. Bear is too old to be bothered. Super chat from Tanzil Ansari. Please, guys, let's make it happen.
Tanzil Ansari, $5. AC3 profile, a 36-year-old bogan from Brisbane wearing a 5712, living in Delray, Florida. I'd say
Go
he'd
ahead,
be a
Archie.
bargain hunter.
Yeah, low baller.
Number one low baller.
Number one low baller, yeah. I want to say hi to Marco Ferrante from Luxury Bazaar.
40% of staff fired. Apparently, Marco, CHRONO24.
That's who is source of the news?
Watch Pro.
Watch Pro, yeah, Watch Pro. By the
way, I
never
heard of Watch Pro. Have you heard of Watch Pro?
Of course, I heard of Watch Pro.
Bear, can you call out the Mr. Zoso membership gifting?
Yes, sir, Mr. Zoso. Thank you so much, sir, for gifting 5 ArchieLuxury live stream membership. We appreciate it, Mr. Zoso, and we congratulate SLV, LV, Alex, Rolex, Sandro Age for receiving this generous gift from our dear friend, Mr. Zoso. Thank you, Mr. Zoso, and Merry Christmas, Sandro Age says.
Bear, can you explain to Archie what the gifting means? Because he seems to not understand what's going on.
Archie, do you understand what's going on?
Yeah, they're giving gifts, but not to me. I don't get it.
He clearly doesn't
Archibald, okay. On this, when they do this, that actually those memberships cost money, and that money goes to Archie. So you need to be very thankful for this, because
thank you so much. The zeal in the house,
and it also might encourage people to extend their membership after. So this is gift that keeps giving.
Thank you.
The lizard lick. There you go.
The Lizard Lake. Ken Fresno, back in style. $10 super chat.
Never left my pontiff. I did send you a note along with $200 of after the loss of your fine collection. Just a drop in the bucket. I am so sorry. I've moved house and my schedule has changed. Yes, I did receive that, Ken. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate that.
Class act. Class act.
Let me ask you, Bear, please. Tan Zeal, Tan, can I ask you something?
Sure. I don't know if you wanted to ask Bear or me, but go ahead.
Oh, I want to ask you. You got the beautiful Lamborghini.
You're the
Would
most
you-
successful guy
you-
by far.
Would you put your Lamborghini into launch mode now that the prices are falling? Who gives a fuck?
No, I mean this is a modern car, right? Like it'll be fine.
Should I put my BMW in launch mode?
Are you past the break-in period of it?
It's got 18,000 kilometers on it.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine now. Usually they say don't do it in the break-in period, but you'll be okay.
What's the break-in period?
It depends it's different by every car, right? Usually, like when I had my M4,
Yeah.
I forget if it was like 10 or 20,000 kilometers. You take it back to BMW and they actually unlock the launch mode on the car.
They say 1,300 miles is normally the break-in period.
Yeah, I mean maybe it's like I said, it's different for every car, right? So I don't see why you can't do it.
How many years do you think I had a friend of mine who was asking me about a Mercedes-Benz SL yesterday, 2010, and I said that's too old. What do you think, Tan?
How old?
2010.
Look, luxury.
Oh, that's
12
old.
years old.
That's old.
Most luxury vehicles like BMWs, Mercedes, Audis, like they depreciate to zero. You can find a 2011 BMW that's worth basically nothing right now. And the car was probably 50 grand new, right? So look, I would recommend if you're going to want to buy a luxury vehicle, buy it, 3 to 7 years old. Someone else will eat the depreciation. You can enjoy the car. I have a X3, F25 X3. I have an F30 3 Series that I use for the winter for both of them.
Yeah.
Been great cars, right?
How many cars do you have, 10?
I have 4 cars.
So we got the Lamborghini, we got Ferrari.
No Ferrari. I have the Huracan. I have a Porsche Macan Turbo. I have a X3 BMW, and I have a BMW 328i. That's the
And one of those is your wife, but this is shared between him and his wife.
Yeah, my wife usually prefers to drive the 3 Series. It's a small car, but she doesn't mind the X3.
Have you had much rust problems on the F30?
No, actually not at all. And I live in Canada where they salt the shit out of the roads.
Yeah.
No, not really.
I mean, I heard the roads are so salty. Before you cook your chicken, you can just just run it on the road, and it's all salted and pepped for you.
You have no idea, Archie. Honestly, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, we usually end the car season the second the salt trucks are out.
Yeah, you have to. It's brutal.
Is that bad?
Bad.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want salt sitting on your car. Like, look, it doesn't matter if you have a bit of salt, get a bit of the salt sprinkle, and then you power wash the car off and then you store it. That's okay, but you don't want salt sitting on. But like, even a lot of cars, like the Lambo, is like mainly plastic and aluminum. So is it gonna rust? Probably not.
But it's still gonna corrode. Salt leaves that horrible corrosive. It's just horrible.
It's a lot more resistant, I would say. Like
you power wash underneath your car?
I don't. I hand wash my car, so I don't need to, right? I don't drive those in the
look who's back! Your favorite.
I prefer to have SR Bell anonymous. I didn't want to know who he was. I wanted the mystery. I actually thought SR Bell was Mark Goldberg. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
I
think Mark Goldberg paid this guy to pretend.
Interesting theory.
That's my theory. SR Bell 67, $2. AC and Bear. Do you know what a taint is?
Taint.
Do you know what a taint? That's like a tint. That's kind of cheap, isn't it? A taint.
Well, when something is tainted, that's
tainted. Like it's sort of got a bad. That's like when you buy a watch that the person died when they were wearing it. It's tainted, isn't it?
Right. Yeah.
By the way, Bear,
Hmm.
do you reckon? I just want to ask you something now that we're in the show, and I'll ask Tan this. Do you reckon I should get a clairvoyant to tell me who did the burglary?
What do you mean?
A clairvoyant. Like, I don't know who did this burglary. Should I get a clairvoyant in?
I don't understand what it
A
means.
clairvoyant. You know, clairvoyant.
No.
Gypsies. You know, clairvoyants. You know,
What gypsies? What the fuck are you talking about? You're gonna get
a
gypsies?
clairvoyant. A
Like a
clairvoyant.
Like a fortune teller.
Ah, fortune teller. No, fuck, don't waste your fucking money. Aren't you some type of gypsy yourself? I
Yes,
mean,
yes.
well, then do yourself. Get the cards, get a coffee, get the beans, get some of that shit, and pretend like you know what you're doing. That's what they do. The super chat from Ron the Shrink,
On the
$5.
string, $5. The price of my Donald Trump NFT is exploding.
Congratulations, Ron. That's good to hear. Super chat from the legend himself.
Tanzil Asaria, $5. AC3, if you were gifted a Ferrari Testarossa versus a Paddock 3970, which would you take? You know the problem with the Ferrari is, Tan, don't you?
Tell me.
I could only use it and I could only use it until the first service, or I needed tires.
Well, I think the same
Yeah,
as the
pretty
39.
much. Actually, that's a good point.
Fair. It's same with the 3970 because you know he probably
Are they
won't
the
use
same
it.
money?
3970 is about 140 US. It's close enough, I think.
Fuck.
That's but perpetual calendar, right?
I
It
know
is.
exactly. It's a perpetual calendar chronograph. It's
Yeah.
one of the last Lamania. It's 36 mil. It's the pair. It's the pair. It pairs to the
But here's the thing,
3940.
Greg.
This
He
is the Lamania. Novel Lamania. This is the last of the last before the 5970. It's a legend, Bear.
Bring it up, Archie. Bring it up.
You know,
Bear,
I
while he brings
actually-
it up, I have a feeling he would do the exact same with the 3970. He'd wear it until it's service.
Yeah,
know, but
well,
the-
of course.
it doesn't
Oh,
need it.
I see what you mean. No, but the cost of service would not be the same, would it?
And which would you use more? Because you obviously aren't going to use the perpetual chrono that much either, right?
Why not?
You may use the Testarossa more.
I mean, Johnny English has a message regarding this. He thinks you're insane.
Who's that?
Johnny English, super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. $2. Have you $2? Have you gone insane? Clairvoyant? What the fuck? I'm exploring all options. What else do I do? I have no idea. They keep saying inside job, right? What am I supposed to do? I can't see the wood for the fucking trees. Maybe
Well,
a bit of
apparently Sir Bell is a fortune teller, so he'll tell you what's going to happen.
SR Bell, $2. AC3, I'm a fortune teller. Will you jack off? You will jack off later.
There you go.
That is a
And we got
definite.
Juco Ted, $10 for Juco Ted, $10 for the love of all that's holy. Please get a clairvoyant to read you and film it.
There you go. And then Ron the Shrink returns with a $5 super chat as well.
Ron the Shrink, $5. I'm a clairvoyant and I predict Sirocco will bore us sometime in the future.
There you go. And then
guys-
Tanzel and Zari, $5 Californian.
$5. Oh, Jaguar E-Class, Jaguar E-Type, you mean, versus Patek 3940. If you were gifted one and you could only take, I'd take the Jaguar. Jaguar's worth $250,000 for a good one. You
Well,
mean a shitty
the
one?
Patek 3940 is worth more than that, isn't it?
Can you give
No,
us the-
3940 is
can you-
about
oh,
50 to
Can you
60,000.
give us the Top Gear way of saying Jag, please?
Jaguar.
No, it's Jag.
Jag.
I really hope the narc clipped that.
Seriously, look, I'd actually the Jaguar, even a shit E-Type is like 100, right? Remember Hoovy just bought one. You know, Hoovy just bought one. Did you see that?
I would love one in green. You know that British racing green? Oh,
Yeah.
they're very nice.
I think they're pretty.
Look, I love the E-Type Jag. In fact, I got a book on my shelf that shows you factory fresh E-Type Jaguar, what it looks like. I think they're amazing. I love it.
Can you pull up the Jag for the punters? Not everybody
Yeah.
knows these classic cars, so it might be nice to show.
Are you a classic car man? Tell me this. Are you a classic car?
I have an appreciation for classic cars. It's in cars.
It's like
it's you buy what you remember. You know, when you were young and you saw those cars, and then when you grow up and you have the disposable income, that's what you buy. So it's not really of my era. I'm more like I grew up in the 80s and 90s, so not really my era, but I can appreciate them.
there we go, Bear. That's what it looks like.
Go show it to us.
Viking, beautiful, Bear. Look at this, Bear. This is
Can you show it
probably
to us?
sure. Sorry, here we go. Look at that.
Oh, that is gorgeous. That
You know
is
what?
absolutely
You know what
gorgeous.
model would be my favorite if I had a choice?
Yeah.
And you know which one I really, really want? What's that, Bear?
What's going on with that fucking thing?
It was used in a movie called Harold and Maude. You're a movie man. Have you seen that movie?
No.
It's a classic movie, Harold and Maude. Have you seen that movie, Tan?
No, I haven't.
Harold and Maude. It's an 18-year-old who his girlfriend is in his 70s.
All right.
And he's got a thing for, he drives around in a hearse. He likes hearses.
Okay. It's kind of bizarre. Super chat from Tanzil, please. $5 Canadian.
$5. I think I killed Bear. You know what happened? I was just looking for a laugh, Bear. Okay.
That was
The next one might be a laugh for you.
one.
The next one might be a laugh for you.
I tell you what I want. I want a Series 3. Okay.
Here we go.
You know why I want the Series 3? And you know which one I want?
Look
I
at
want
that
the
green,
2
man. That green is
2.
very
I want
nice.
the 2+2. Okay. So that's what I want. Big fuck off. Here we go. In the green. That's what you know who had one of these?
Who?
Angelic Slayer's father had one of these, Bear.
Wow, nice.
That's
The next
what I
super
want.
chat I think might get you excited.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see the super chat, Archie.
Oh, look at this. Tanzil, $5. Ferrari Dino 246 versus Paddock Grandmaster Chime. If you could only take one as a gift, you know what? Ferrari Dino 246, Bear. What do you think of these? They look like a gecko. The front looks like a gecko. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think
well, I like that Jaguar actually much nicer.
And the Paddock was a Paddock. What was it again? Super Chimer.
Grandmaster Chime.
Grandmaster Super Chime. Grandmaster Chime.
You have any idea how expensive these Fikers are? Do you have any idea?
He's speaking stratosphere type of things, right?
I think I'll take the Paddock.
That one is 3.6 million US dollars.
Holy fuck. See, the Ferrari you can get for a cool $1 million.
So
Tan, can I ask you something, Tan?
Sure.
Okay.
Before you ask, I just need to catch up on this. Is a super chat from the member. He's been member for 3 months. My dear friend, I love this guy for so many reasons. It's Nick Miller, bronze member, deploying 20-point intel report on traders in 5 minutes. And then we have a big super
chat, 24 euros. Solas. That's the artist, you know, the famous
Yeah,
artist.
the artist. That is
Just
correct.
checking in. Hope you are keeping well. Great show, Arch. Thank you, Solas. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And we got a super chat here from ABS 2810, £4.50. Hey Arch, how's it going? Any update on the burglary? Just picked up a new Pepsi on Jubilee. Loving it, Amar. Look, guys, I'll be honest with you, okay? I released the footage. I've had a few leads. Nothing more conclusive. I am thinking about doing a letterbox drop with a reward. What do you think, guys? Do you want to help me do this, Bear?
Help you do what?
I need to get some brochures printed. I'm going to mail drop them in that area to see if anyone recognizes.
Well, we are putting missing watches on milk cartons. The Larique was the first one. I'll make sure I get your other ones on the milk carton.
I am thinking, Bear, if we do a drop, we'll do a mailbox, put them out there, see if we can get them any response. $1,000. Do you recognize these people? And speaking
Hello,
of,
Mr. Jim T. And I forgot. Come and get it. By the way,
What's going on, boys?
I forgot a song for the big super chat from Solace. Mr. Jim T is so fucking careful not to dance to this so he's not clipped by Narc. I know.
Don't worry, I've got enough clips of me. Don't worry.
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
How's everyone going? I guess where I am.
where are you?
Brisbane Airport.
What are you doing in Brisbane?
Whoa.
I'll come and see you. I'll go out and pick you up.
No, I'm leaving now. I just
Why?
got in and I'm leaving.
What?
I flew in this morning and I'm leaving now.
Why?
I come to pick up a watch.
Why didn't
did
you
a
tell
trade.
me? Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, because it would have been too close. It wouldn't have been. I didn't want you to go out of your way for such a short time. You know.
I want to
It
see
was
you,
gonna- it would've been
man.
a waste.
You would
Would've
have
been
done
a
a live
waste.
stream from the airport. Like, come on.
Mr.
It would've been a
GMT.
What time's
he
your
would
flight?
have
I'll go
loved
and
to
jump
see
in the
you.
car now. I'll jump in the car now.
Well,
He
I'm
wa-
leaving in the next hour or so. So I don't want you to do that. By the time you get here, I'll be jumping on the plane.
Man, how come you didn't tell me? I'd love to have taken you out for
Because
lunch.
I didn't want to put you out.
Jinx it. Do you
I
want
didn't
to
wanna
jinx
put you
it?
out.
Hey, Mr.
Yeah.
GMT, quickly. Do you reckon I should get a clairvoyant? See, I'm
You know
no
what?
bullshit.
That's not a bad idea. Do you know why? Because
Why is that?
some of that shit that I've heard that people have done has come true. Some, not all, but some. So it wouldn't be a bad idea trying it. What the hell? What have you got to lose, really?
Can you read the super chat, Mr. GMT?
No, I can't see my eyes are shit.
Okay, I'll read it then. ASB 2810. Arch, how is it going? Any update on the burglary? Just picked up a Pepsi on Jubilee.
Oh,
Loving
no, I
it.
didn't mean that super chat. Oh, sorry. There's bunches. Oh, fuck, we're behind. Holy
Hands,
shit.
knees, and toes, £2. Can I read your soul, Bear? Thank you.
Of course,
Ted Zeal,
you can read my soul.
$5. Would you trade the horology dungeon for a Patek 5270 green dial? Done deal, Tan. When can I pick it up?
Ooh, I become Curly and Narc's boss.
This watch actually, this watch is
Green dial.
it's
Green dial,
it's
green dial.
I got to tell you, I was just talking about this last night with somebody. They said this watch is 300,000 in Australia. It is amazing.
George Varves has this watch. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It is more than beautiful. It's beyond.
There's not too much background noise. If it is, I'll mute myself.
Well, GMT,
that's
the next
okay.
super chat for you, so you're gonna have to squint and read it.
Here we go.
Man,
Here
I
we
don't.
go.
It's too small. On my phone.
Tanzil. Oh, it's in Greek.
It's in Greek. Oh, I can't read Greek. Fuck, I suck at
Stick
reading
that
Greek.
cabbage roll up Powie's ass, it says.
I'm saying Merry Christmas to him in Greek.
It's a Merry Christmas in Greek.
I can't see it. I'm so sorry. Merry Christmas, my man. Thank you
Well,
so
how do you
much.
say Merry Christmas in Greek?
What
So I
watch
can
did you
pronounce
pick up? What watch did you pick up? Show us the watch.
Kala Christogenia. Kala Christogenia.
Yes, that's exactly how you say it. Kala Christoyan. That's how you say it. Kala Christoyan. Let me see if I can get it out. Let's see.
And then we have a super chat from the
Curly, the legendary Curly and Dungeon Meister. Curly Q2, $10. Hello, AC3 and Bear and Archieverse. I will be spending Tuesday, the 20th till January 7 with my daughter. There are many admins who can
You see
start
that?
a dungeon show. See everybody on tonight's dungeon show. You got a day date.
Yes.
Give us a look.
Beautiful. Show it to us.
You bought a day date?
Wow.
Old
Yes.
school.
He wanted to do it.
4
Show
digits.
us the day date.
Complete set. Complete set.
Wonderful,
I-
man.
18238.
That's wonderful.
How much? Okay, we don't have to worry about the money. It doesn't matter. Just show us the watch. You love it. You love it, don't
No,
you? You wanted one of
beautiful.
these for ages.
Beautiful watch.
Yeah. I'm gonna be alternate, and my father-in-law is gonna be wearing it for a while.
What?
I'm gonna let my father-in-law wear it every now and then when he's going somewhere nice. Because there's a story behind. He had one and he went bankrupt and lost it, and I want to
Yeah.
make him happy because he's had a pretty rough time. So yeah, sometimes you got to do things for others. That's all I'm gonna say. But that's a complete set, that one, and I got rid of the Mings.
What?
I got rid of the Mings,
How many did you
but
have?
I had two.
Did you make money or lose money?
No, I didn't lose anything. I actually did a pretty good deal. I got rid of the Mings, and guess how much I paid for the day date?
How much?
Complete set, mind you, right? 15.
Oh, that's good.
That's
15
very good.
Aussie. 15 Aussie?
Aussie. Yep.
Wow.
About 10 Australian. I put 10 US.
That's very good, man.
So
By the
Hey,
way,
very happy.
I just want to read the super chat, member super chat from Ron the Shrink, who's also a fresh member, gifted by our friend Tanzil. And he says, Mr. GMT has been banned from every bathhouse in Australia. And then we have a super chat from a legend himself, Tanzil
Tanzil, $5. GMT hat confirms he is the original leather daddy. Thank you.
Leather Daddy.
And we got rodent resistance 95, €5. Archie, I'm 27. My collection consists of a CWC G20, a Rolex Oyster Perpetual date, and a vintage Zenith 18K dress watch. What do you think? Cheers. Hey, not bad at 27.
Hang on, what's a CVC G10? What's a CVC?
Let's call it up there. Let's get this baby up on the C. A CWC. What was it? G10.
What is that?
I think it's a C. That's the brand CWC. You know those bullshit
Okay, so that doesn't count. Rolex
bear.
Oyster
It's garbage. It's
Perpetual
garbage, bear.
and vintage Zenith 18 karat gold dress. So, what Rolex Oyster Perpetual date? So that's vintage as well, right?
Yes. 34
Yeah.
millimeter.
Okay, so
That's okay. It's a start.
sell all these watches and buy a decent men's size Rolex.
Get a
Like
date,
an
yeah, date just.
Air
Just
kick.
get a nice
Air
little
kick.
date
Get an air
just.
kick. Date just is no good. It's 36 mils, Mike. It's no good.
Oh.
It's too small. Too small.
Too
Too
small?
small. Too small. Get an Air King, bear. What do you think?
Yeah, Air King then.
for sure.
Tanzil, $5. Archie, what's the most likely to show up? GMT's luggage at Darwin or Clyde's Lyrique before hell freezes over? And I said to Clive yesterday, why don't they send you one as a PR piece? Because it's going, the PR is about as bad as Kevin Leary and FTX.
So which one's going to show up first?
I think Clyde's Lyrique, the luggage is terrible in Australia.
By the way,
But actually, the lyrics are going to be showing up in Australia before they are here.
I just want to interrupt you for 1 second. I'd like to thank Tanzil Ansari for gifting 5 ArchieLuxury live stream memberships. The lucky recipients are Curly Q. He was gifted a membership by Tanzil Ansari. Tough Love. Oh no, Senlak Steve. Air King Ben. Wow, Air King Ben gets a free gift here so he can pay to his favorite pontiff, Tim Wright. Jeff was gifted a membership also by Tanzil Ansari. And congrats, guys. And we have a super chat from Herline Frakshe.
Okay, we got a super chat This is the super chat. Here, line fraction £2. I love the bear. We all love the bear.
Not everyone loves the bear. Let's not get carried away. We have another gift from Ron the Shrink. Ron the Shrink has gifted ArchieLuxury live stream membership to Van Lux. Congratulations to Van Lux for receiving this gift from Ron the Shrink. And is Nick Miller super chat for 280 Canadian.
Please excuse my chat spam 20-point intel report. Thank you, Nick Miller. He was going off there, Bear. I don't know what he said there.
Too much. I can't follow that.
Just quickly, Bear, you'll be happy to know that I've still got my date just too.
Excellent. Good decision. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Good decision. Yeah, you sold Mings and some money, and you got yourself a date.
Yep, that's exactly what I did. Yep.
I always love the deals where you gain the Rolex and you don't lose the Rolex.
That's right. I didn't lose a Rolex. I kept it.
Excellent.
Now I got four Rolex. 4 Rolex. Perfect.
Yep. Hang on to your Rolexes, guys. They're like a life preserver.
100%. Let me say this to you. I'm actually in shock at the moment. You know, I would have spent the day with you.
Oh my God, he's so mad.
I would have taken you out, done shit.
No, but the thing is, I'm not here for a day. I'm leaving now. So I'll be leaving.
You have to, but you could have stayed a day, and I would have taken you out, looked after you.
Look, if I didn't have the business, and I had to get. I know you do, and I love you too, Arch. I really do, but I have to get back.
I can even show you the remains of those watch boxes. You can come and look at them, and misery has many friends.
It's sad to see. It would have broken my heart to see.
Sorry to interrupt the love talk, but we need to keep going. We have a super chat from the legend himself.
Here we go. Tanzil, $5. AC3 best bracelet on Clive's watch. Wrangler Rolex Rebirds Oyster Quartz style versus Mexican day date. Burke and Jack. I gotta go with the Rebirds.
You take it over a President Bark?
Have you sold them yet? You know the thing is, Bear. Let me just tell you this.
He left.
What? All he's got to do is he's got to give them to Patrick Philippe. Patrick Philippe could get that shit moved. Instead, he gives it to Uber Oki's sidekick to sell. Nothing will sell there, Bear.
Cheap Charlie.
Come on, give it to Patrick Philippe. He will sell that shit for you.
You would take the Oyster Quartz bracelet over a Bark president?
Of course not.
It's not factory, okay? It's butchered. You understand?
Yeah.
It's butchered. You understand that or not?
I don't understand. Can you explain to me, please?
It's completely fucked, okay?
I'm a
Fucked.
Mexican barking jack.
It's fucked.
Super
Mexican
chat
barking
from the Roger Tree Resistance 95. €5.
Let me just say this to you now, guys. I got to tell you, man, seriously.
Archie, super chats are piling up, dude. Focus
Filing
and
up. Get these
fucking work.
fuckers done. Let's get them out there. Get them out there. Get them out there. Get them out there. Barak and Jack. We got the Rodent Resistance 95, €5. Thanks for answering, guys. I got the Rolex from my father and the Zenith from my grandpa. Can't sell them. I'm saving for a nice watch for my 30s. Any idea? Rolex!
Steal
Yep.
Rolex. Steal Rolex.
Sport.
Steel
And we
Rolex.
got
There you go.
Helmer
Easy
Grimmer,
answer.
£2. Question for Mike. Do you love Blondie?
I think she's gorgeous, but I don't love her. No.
And now we can chat. Guys, feel free to chat. We have a break from super chats.
No, there's one from. Oh yeah, no, yeah, we are.
We're good. Feel free to chat whatever the fuck your
Let
heart
me just
desires.
say to you, Mr. GMT, I would
Too
have
late.
taken you.
Too late. $5
Tenzil.
Canadian.
Tenzil beat us to the punch.
Mr. GMT, rank the best GMTs. Pepsi, Coke, Batman, Black, Root Beer, and Sprite.
Oh, I'm interested to hear this. Hang on. Let's focus, Mr. GMT. Don't fuck
Okay.
it up.
I'm good at fucking shit up, so it's not going to be the first time, that's for sure. Pepsi. You want me in
Yeah,
order
yeah,
from
you
first
From
Okay,
best to worst.
Okay.
From
Best to
best
worst.
to
From
worst.
best to worst. All right. Pepsi. Yeah. Batman.
Mm.
Then Anna actually. Yeah. Then Batman. Then for me, this is personally for me, Coke.
Mhm.
Then root beer. Then black. That's
Well,
for
the
me.
Sprite is the
But
worst.
where's the Sprite?
Oh, the Sprite. I forgot about the Sprite.
And you're gonna
Big
fuck
fan.
it up.
Mr. GMT, man. Come on.
I'm not a big fan of the Sprite. So,
Can I do this? Can I do this?
Yes, please,
I'll
please.
go
please.
Okay,
last.
I'm gonna go Pepsi. I'm gonna go Coke. I'm gonna go Sprite. I'm gonna
Ooh.
go root beer, and I'm gonna go black.
Okay, Archie, you go.
No sound, boss.
I would say, man, you know what I would say? You know what I would say? Do you want to hear what I would say about this, man?
I gotta
The
tell
best
ya.
watch there would be that this is from best to worst.
Yes.
Pepsi, Batman, Black, Coke, root beer, Sprite.
I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go against the grain.
Yeah,
gonna go
I'm not a big fan of the Sprite. That'll
I'm
be
gonna
last one.
go
as well.
with GMT. I love the Coke, so I'm gonna go Coke first, Pepsi second, ooh, Sprite third, Batman, root beer, black.
Interesting. Honestly, everyone had interesting choices. And Mikey, did you make your choices?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
All right, we go to next super chat then. Jessica Nicolette, $10.
Jessica Nicolette, $10. Archibald, it's me, the American hustler, Anthony from American Buddy. My collection is nothing but stainless steel pieces. Panda, Sea Dweller, SD Blue. What's a Sea Dweller? Sky Dweller, Sky Dweller Blue, a
yeah.
Pepsi, and a Sprite. Beautiful
Fuck me
collection.
dead. What a
What
collection.
more do you want, Jessica? What more do you want?
What a collection. That's a beautiful 3-piece plus one. Oh my God. Archie, this is what I've been telling you to do.
Yes.
That's
Three-piece
what
plus
you need
one.
to do. Holy shit. Super chats are coming strong. Fury, let's keep going, boss. Let's not fuck it up.
Oh, super chat. Super chat, Bear. Look at this. Bear,
There
look
is
at
one
this,
before
Bear.
that, Archie. Pay attention.
Rodent Resistance 95, £2. AC. Rodent and Federico in an island. Who survives? Rodent and Federico. I reckon Rodent, because he's a bit more healthier. Rodent.
Rodent would probably kill.
No,
Rodent,
Federico would destroy this fucker.
I
He'd
don't
roast
know.
him.
I think the rodent might try to eat Federico and then survive.
And we got George Varsi.
Mikey, dance, Mikey. Pontiff, dance. We love you, George. We love you.
Arch, Mr. GMT, Mike the Snake, Tanzeel, and Bear. Happy holidays to you all. Archie, thank you for all the years of great content. By the way, Curly, JL, Angelic, and Narc.
Can I tell you something about
awesome.
George Varghese? Because he paid a lot of money. He bought the 5035 back in the day off of your recommendation. It was his first watch. He loved it. He's a super collector. He's got the 5270 green dial. Amazing guy. He was on the dungeon. I asked him to join us. He's busy tonight, but he said he will join us on a show later.
It would be great to do his collection review and presentation, rather, not a review, more of a presentation on a live stream at his convenience.
Sounds amazing, Bear. What amazing collections. These people have... Oh, Clive's a bit shitted off, Bear.
And he's also huge fan of Dungeon. Guy has a great sense of humor. I misread him completely in the past. Truly a wonderful gentleman.
I don't know why Clyde's mad, man. Clyde knows I'm joking. He left one of my group chats. Like, come on, Clyde.
Clyde is maybe doing his own shit.
I can't believe it. I've fisted Clyde so much over the years that a little super chat about his bracelets is gonna fuck him off. Come on, Clyde. You're getting old.
No, Clive is doing shtick himself. Super chat from her in the zip.
Here we go, guys. Her in Jep 2 pounds. Question for Mr. GMT. Gyros or Slovaki? I gotta go Slovaki.
Well, it's gyros as far as I know, not gyros, but gyros or Slovaki. How about you, Tanzil?
Ooh, euros or souvlaki? I'll go souvlaki.
I am going with gyros. Mikey?
I like the gyros.
Gyros.
Two. We're tie.
Yeah.
It's they're both good, but Mikey and I pick gyros. Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate that. And then we have, where are we, Archie? Pay attention.
Yep, we got another super chat here from Jessica.
Ooh, Jessica, another big one. Another big one. Okay, calm down, people. Everything is under control. Let's not get carried away. Okay?
Jessica. Here we go. We got Jessica. Nicolette, $20. Archie, you don't remember me. It's Anthony from Me America with the tattoos. I used to pay you for reviews. Your title of my review video was The American Hustler. You don't even seem excited to hear from. I remember now. Yes, he was the guy. He had some great stuff. Great stuff. He had beautiful steel sports Rolexes. Amazing collection. How could I not love that? Tell me this. How could I not love that? Amazing collection, Bear.
Well,
American Hustler.
He calls himself Jessica and then says, "Why don't you recognize me?"
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing, Mikey. How the fuck can we recognize you if you have a name Jessica? And you are, what is his name?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy talk. We have a super
Crazy,
chat from
crazy
legend
talk.
himself now.
Zeal, $5. I sent Clyde a text to let him know I'm just poking fun. Just poking fun. Come back, Clyde. You can steal all the lyrics.
But what upset him? I actually, honestly, I'm not being funny or
it
doing
was,
shtick.
no,
What's
it
funny?
was definitely my comment because
About
he left.
what? What specifically? I didn't understand. Yeah, I know there was this whole talk at last time, like in the past about the aftermarket bracelet on the Pepsi or Coke, right?
No, we were talking about the date.
Date, okay. So what's the big fucking deal? Who cares?
Honestly, he left a group chat that me, Jen, and Mark and them are in, and he's obviously mad at me. I've called him like about a week ago, telling him, "Hey, man, you know it's just a shtick. I like to poke fun. I like to poke funny at him because he was the original live streamer that I would do the SR Bell
Right.
shtick with to him. You know, so he knows. I can't believe, you know, just such a simple one is gonna get Clyde. Like, you know, he's been blowing up on these easy ones. Clyde, don't take the troll, buddy. Don't feed the troll."
We love you, Cliver. All kidding aside, you're a good man and you're a good guy and you're a great part of this community. And don't take it too seriously, man. All kidding aside, you're a
Yeah,
good
don't
guy.
take it seriously. Come
Sometimes people are, having a bad day, and it doesn't really take like any real specific trigger. It's just they're having a bad day, and that was like the one that broke the camel's back, kind of thing. So
What's
hopefully
your
that's
timing?
what it
Hang
was.
on, guys. I got to get the super chat. Super chats. What's your timing? $2. What happened to Don Haynes? Time with Don's time.
Donnie's
Don.
no, he's around. He's just
around.
honestly,
He
he
just-
probably doesn't know where the live streams are happening. I'm sure if you texted him a link, he'd eventually show up one day.
I bet he would. Super chat from Tanzil Ansari. $5 Californian, Mikey.
And Zeal, best to worst precious metal subby. Smurf, Cookie Monster, Blue Dial, Yellow Gold, Black Dial. I would say, okay, worst, I would say, you know what? Smurf, Cookie, Black Dial, and then Blue Dial, Yellow Gold.
It was best to worst, but okay.
You want to go, Mikey, or this one? From best to worst?
I think the Smurf is the white gold blue dial, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, I put that probably at number one. What's the Cookie Monster?
The blue bezel black dial.
Blue bezel black dial. Okay, that I would probably put at number two. And blue dial, yellow gold. That's just a bluesy, right?
Correct.
That I put number three. Black dial, yellow gold, number four.
I'm gonna be very similar to Mike. I'm gonna go from best to worst. Smurf number one, Cookie Monster number two, Black Dial number three, and the tackiest of all, Blue Dial, yellow gold.
Bear's not gonna like this. Blue Dial number one, Smurf number two, Cookie Monster three, and I don't like the Black Dial, so that's the worst for me.
Thank you, sir. Super chat from Rodent Tree Resistance 95, €2.
Here we go. Rodents Resistance 95, €2. Sports watches for less than €3,500. Pre-owned under 40. To be honest with you, Bear, we're getting in.
58. Black Bay 58. Guess Best Buy. Don't waste your fucking time.
I think the Breitling Super Ocean second.
No. Black Bay 58 to the Black Bay Pro if you want a GMT.
I take the Breitling over the Black Bay, but everybody knows I hate.
both.
Everybody knows I hate the Black Bay,
It's
anyways.
split panel because I'm going with the Black Bay as well.
That's
I
okay.
hate the
Split
fucking Black
2-2.
Bay.
We're split 2-2. It's okay. It's okay. We're giving him options.
Yeah.
Next super chat comes from Pat Miaz.
Here we go.
£2.
Yeah, meow, €2. £2. Here we go. You can keep one panel member. Who would you keep?
The Bear.
Well,
Bear,
actually, to
of
be
course.
honest, actually, to be honest with you, there is no better panel member than fucking Tanzil, but okay.
Tanzil, yeah.
No. The Bear.
Thank you. You're just nice. And now we have an opportunity to chat. We can chat about anything we want. You can chat about cement boats. You can chat about
Ooh, Bear. They're saying in the chat the Pelagos
58
58 blue Chuda. It looks like the Chuda's winning a lot of these.
So the
Yeah,
Pelagos
you know
is a
what?
tutor that I'd consider again.
Which one?
The Pelagos.
Okay,
Okay. That's a tutor that I would buy again without hesitation.
Yeah. Do you did guys read his stipulation was to be smaller than 40 millimeter, right?
Yeah, well,
So
the
he
new
would
one's
have to-
39.
Yeah, he will have to
Wow.
pay 39.
Bear, what's wrong with this guy?
Which guy now?
He wants less than 40 millimeters. What's wrong with him, Bear?
Well, he likes
40
smaller
millimeters.
watches. That's okay.
The
Nothing
Breguet
wrong
Type
with that.
20 would be a great one, Bear. You can get them fairly.
Oh yes, Breguet Type 20. I love that one.
Oh yeah, that's
Preferably
a
no
winner.
date. Transatlantic is not my cup of tea. I like the no date, and if it's possible to get it on a bracelet, oh, that's a nice buy. But that's gonna be a little more than what he's putting as a money option,
Yeah,
I think.
and 35. You know you can get into a good used Speedmaster for that probably. You know, Man on the Moon.
Say again, Mike. I lost you there. What?
For 3,500 pounds, you could get into a good secondhand Speedmaster Man on the Moon.
3,500 euros, not pounds.
Yeah, but not the newer versions, the older
In
versions.
1861.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
but that's
no, the
too
new
big.
the new
That's
ones
40
are extra
that's
$1,000.
That's 42 millimeters, and I try to tell.
No, they're not that big, are they?
Yeah,
An 1861's 42.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to go
Professional.
measure mine.
Yeah, the moon watches are 42, man.
Yeah, the professionals are all 42. And also, I try to advise people who are buying their first luxury watch to avoid the Speedmaster.
I don't know why you hate the 3861. I like it better, that bracelet, than the 1861.
Yeah, a lot of people do. I like the
I don't
1861.
like fucking there. I'm so fucking fed up with moon
I'm not saying the
watches.
bracelet's amazing. I think the bracelet's better than the 1861.
Hey, Starchy, look at this. We've got Starchy there. Starchy, I was going to get a clairvoyant to know when you're going to
show up.
Yeah. We got Tanzil, $5 there. Pam, 914 Crema White. You cannot ever get any Pam with white dial. Tan, why do they hate white dial?
That's what I mean.
Pams. Why is it so terminal?
Can you pull up the pen 914 so you don't get confused?
Okay, this is Crema White is your rivaling channel, okay? Crema White is...
what is it, 914?
914. Bear, do you like how I put it as Crimea White all the time?
So this is basically, this is the replacement. This is the replacement to the 112.
Is that 8 day? Is that 8 day reserve or what is that?
Yeah, it's 8 day.
You know what? It's a nice Pam. I have to admit.
Okay, pull up the 112 now. The 112, the Edda, the legend.
No,
Yeah,
I had an
I would
8 day
go-
reserve hand wind.
Uh-huh.
I loved it, but it was 44 millimeters. It was.
But that's normal for Pam.
That's the normal size. But yeah, it was nice because I only had to wind it once a week. And
So, Bear,
it was easier to own than an automatic that would go dead every once in a while if you didn't,
Bear,
wear it every fucking day.
I would go with the 112. So I've owned a lot of Edda movement Pams. I've owned the 005, the 1111, and the 112.
Oh, we got some super chats coming in, Bear. I got to grab these super chats
I
quickly.
like 1111 the most, actually.
The Rodent Resistance, 95, €2. Hope I can get the Eastwood GMT one day, like that one. And we've got hands, knees, and toes.
What's the Eastwood GMT? I don't understand.
That's the one that Clint Eastwood wear in
What is
Dirty
that?
Harry. It's a what is that? It's a
What's an Eastwood
675?
GMT one day? Can anyone tell me what's an Eastwood GMT? I don't understand this. Guy, the rodent resistance. Can you explain to me what's the
He's
Eastwood?
meaning a Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, but what
look
is
it
that?
up
Which
real
one
quick.
is that?
We have to look it up real quick.
So,
Here we go, Bear. Look at this. It's a plastic. It's plastic.
Oh,
It's
root beer. Wow.
Yeah, root
Well,
beer.
that's actually very
Nice.
cool. Very cool. Thank you for
Beautiful.
figuring it out. Hans, knees and toes. two
Knees
British
and toes.
pounds.
Arch, luxury watch or a car has to be one. You know what? Why don't you lease a car and then you can have your collection stolen and just have the car?
And then you just have a leased car.
You
Super
have a
chat from Chamber Podcast 499.
Chamber Podcast 499. Hey Arch, I hope you're doing great as always. Thoughts on the 2023 BMW 230 with M Sport package. Looking to get first BMW at 22 years old. So, Tan, what's your view? The only thing is the 230i is actually a front-wheel drive car, I think, isn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the 230i.
Is it actually really?
I don't think so. I don't think I think it's rear-wheel drive.
I think the 230 is replaced the 135i.
Yeah,
they just moved the number over.
It uses the 4-cylinder engine, doesn't it?
Yeah, 4-cylinder.
I think so. But I think
it's a front wheel.
I got to be honest with you. I think the car looks fucking sexy. You know what? Fucking go for it, because you're only YOLO, fuckers, YOLO. You only live once, and Starchy's gonna say this. Starchy will come out and say water pumps, tires. You know what? Just fucking pull the trigger. It's a beautiful look. How's that not a beautiful car?
Pull the trigger.
Just buy it. This is going to change your life. What's going to happen is you're going to go out with a better class of girl. You're going to have better class of friends. Your career's going to explode.
Yeah.
And everything's going to go crazy for you. 22 with a two. This is a beautiful car. What do you reckon, Bear?
I don't give a fuck.
You know what? Why don't we go to my BMW dealer, West Side BMW? Demos on now. They got some demos. They got a 230. Let's get this fucker on the screen now. 230 M Sport. Look at this fucker. Look at this fucker.
Jimmy says the coupe. Jimmy says the coupe is rear-wheel drive and the sedan is front-wheel drive.
What the fuck is wrong with this, Zeal? Look,
this fucking sexy, man.
It's all right.
I should have got this.
I mean, I'm not getting hard on off this car. I like it, but yeah.
Look,
it's still the
it's
same
like
generation.
You're like literally having an orgasm. Let's convert it or translate it into me, right?
Okay, look at this.
You're having a hard on over a Black Bay 58, in my opinion here.
Okay, it's 2022.
Yeah, pretty much.
Same engine as mine. Rear wheel drive. It is rear. And guess what? Look at the fuel economy. 6.4 liters per 100 kilometers. That's fucking amazing. It's amazing. Tan Zeal. This here, Tan, look at the inside there. This is sexy, man. Look. What's wrong with this?
Yeah.
The
they always have nice interiors, man.
It's a
Tan.
For Chamber Podcast, beautiful car. You're a 22-year-old, or you're looking to get for first out a 22-year-old. Amazing car. Go for it. Love it. Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, enjoy it in good health.
Fuck me dead. You know what? Bear.
Oh my god! I can't believe having such an orgasm over a plastic water pump. Let's go. Move on.
Plastic water pump.
If he's doing well enough at 22 to snag one of those,
what's your timing? $2. Gold JLC compressor diving chrono or gold Big Bang? Actually, that's a good question. Bear, what would you say? I go JLC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go JLC as well.
JLC.
The Beamer, Bear. I reckon you should get this Beamer. Look at that.
Keep going. You got your behind on super chats. Keep going.
Okay, we got a pile of super chats. We got super chats. Here we go. Tanzil, $5. Is the date just a sports watch? Tell us why, and then tell us why not. It's a sports watch. Waterproof case. It's a sports watch. It comes on the Oyster. You get a smooth bezel. It's a lot more sporty than a lot of so-called sports watches. Why it's not a sports watch? Simple. Because it's a fucking dress watch. Jubilee. It's
the only thing you were missing was the water resistance. Was the only thing you missed in your analysis there.
I said it was waterproof, water resistant.
Water resistant.
You did say it.
Tanzil, $5. Bugatti EB110 versus Porsche 959. The 959 was. Remember, Bill Gates wanted to bring that into America.
I think
that was the crazy,
Have you guys noticed how Pontiff gets much more excited about topics relevant to cars than watches.
Can you pull up the
Oh,
EB110 at least? Like you're
Yeah.
having an orgasm over
And,
this.
and then the 959 too, because the 959 was a real departure from the standard
I think it,
911
yeah,
look. They were really
These
long.
were a 90s. These were a 90s car.
Yeah, these are older cars.
It's a
Look at this,
racist,
a
a French
Bugatti. Bugatti.
That is fucking gorgeous, I have to admit. But the 959 is such an absolute classic.
AD never calling. $10. Ouch. Maybe dedicate an hour of your stream on a tutorial to learn the extremely complicated process of how to super chat. I'm sure 96.3% of the punters may want to send their first super chat someday. Yes, sirree. And we got Chamber Pot, $5, another $5 to keep the Beamer talk on the 230i. You know what? Please tell me, are you getting a new one, a used one? What are you getting the specs? I want to hear about the specs. I want to hear the specs of this car. You know, I got the same alloys on mine. I like it's all blacked out, black, red. Look at the fucking, what sort of red? It's a Melbourne. It's Melbourne red. Melbourne red. Melbourne red. You know, Melbourne red, that is a sexy fucking color. What color combo? Give me the combo meal deal. Give me the meal deal now.
Is that one called Melbourne red, or do they call it Toronto red?
It's Melbourne red. Melbourne red.
What's Toronto? Can you look up Toronto red? There's a
Wow.
Toronto red as well.
Down the drums, $5. Pull up the Black Bay, Tudor Black Bay 58 blue. Just quickly, let's talk about this Beamer for a minute. You know what,
Oh
Bear?
my God. Bear, shut this down. Even I don't want to talk about this car. I love it. Miss Chamber podcast, get the car. I love it. I'm not trying to disrespect it, but Archie is too enthralled by this.
Tudor Black Bay 58. What was it? Tudor Black Bay what?
It's the blue 58. Blue 58.
I got to tell you, the blue is sexy as
Nice
fuck.
watch.
You know that?
Nice watch.
It is
Yeah.
sexy as fuck. Look at this. How could you
Down
not
the
love
drums, pull the trigger. Nice watch.
it? It is beautiful. Beautiful.
There are two that I love. That's this one and the gilded black dial. If you are, this gilded black dial is a little more with the vintage appeal. This is more modern. Those are the two I would recommend.
Here we go. Tan Zeal, $5. Rank the following Tudors, best to worst. Tudor Black Bay, ETA Smiley Burgundy, Tudor Ranger, Tudor Prince State, Tudor Hydronaut. Okay, so best to worst. Out of that lot, I would say the Tudor Black Bay.
Which Ranger are you picking?
Any Ranger.
Any Ranger. You know what I would say? I would say Tudor Black Bay Smiley, because that's the ETA movement one.
Yeah, that's the.
I would say next would be the Tudor Ranger. Then I would say Hydronaut. Then I'd say Tudor Prince State.
Ooh, shit, Bear.
I am gonna.
Hydronaut's still a sports watch.
I'm gonna just reverse. I'm gonna put Prince ahead of Hydronaut. Otherwise, I agree.
That's exactly what I was gonna do. 100%.
Yeah.
So this next super chat, we got the Chamber of Podcast, $5. Gray M Sport package, tan interior, and moon.
The gray might be the
delete.
Brooklyn. It might be the Brooklyn gray.
Moonroof. What the hell is moonroof delete? No sunroof.
No sunroof. Yeah, you don't want that.
Ooh.
It's just asking for
Chamber
leaks.
Podcast. Can you send me? What can he do here, Bear? Holy shit, Gray. The M Sport package is amazing. You want M Sport. I'd probably go tan interior. I'd probably go black. I think the black would be harder. Well, tan is gorgeous. You don't want white.
Car? Remember my car, Archie?
You had black, didn't you?
No, it's tan. I loved it. Tan is classy.
Am I classy?
It looks so nice.
Tan is
100%.
Oh, tan. You're beyond classy, Tan. You're the epitome of class, dude.
I'm just fucking with you guys.
I gotta tell you something,
class.
Man. Tan, exactly. I gotta tell you, Bear, you're just gonna wear that Daytona. When are you gonna start wearing it and don't give a fuck about resale? Because there is no resale, Bear.
Bear, you got him fired up tonight. He's fired up tonight, Bear.
Holy shit! Keep going, Pontiff.
Keep going. That's 100% right, Bear. I got to tell you, Super Chat, the rodent resistance 95, €2, breasts, guts, or a
No,
breast,
God, holy
What's a
shit.
glute?
glutes or a pretty
or a
face.
pretty face. What do you got? What you got, guys? What's a glutes? What's a fucking glute?
The
What's a
legs, the
glute?
legs, the
Come on,
legs.
guys. Glutes is the ass, man. Come on.
Yeah, glutes,
Glutes,
your
the
abs,
caboose.
6-pack abs.
Oh, fuck. I got to tell you. You know what I think, really? Breasts.
I don't know what you think, Pontiff. Tell us, please.
Breast.
For me, it's always going to be the face.
Oh, the face. You're right. AD never calling $2. Clyde sent me a text, told me to go fuck myself. Why would he do that? I don't get that. Do you get that?
Well, you guys are hacking him. I mean, you've been doing it for a month now. I mean, I don't know. It started with that weirdo, man, the fucking right buddy. That fucker is a crazy fuck. Anyway, super chat from Tanzil Ansari, $5 Canadian.
$5 Canadian. AC3, tell us about the McLaren F1 BMW V12 plastic water pump.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll take that V12 plastic water pump any day.
The McLaren F1. So Mike, this was the 3-seater with the seat.
I know the seats in the center. I know the McLaren F1 very well. That's absolute legendary car.
It is legendary. You know, Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean, he had one of those.
He
rolled
his,
them. Yeah,
he crashed it a couple of times.
These were a bitch. You know, to change the tires, you apparently couldn't just get one tire. You needed to get all 4 done at once, and you had to track them. Is that true?
The maintenance on these,
Probably.
you're right. Like this, the parts have like expiry dates. So even if you don't drive them, you have to keep the maintenance on them. The maintenance is insane. It's like a Bugatti.
Mm.
Yeah. You know,
These are worth a lot of money, but now, aren't they?
Millions.
Yeah.
Ed Bolian is hunting for one. Apparently, there's this. If you ever watch VinWiki, Archie, look up a story.
I love VinWiki.
El Chapo's McLaren F1. If you watch that later, amazing story by Ed Bolian on VinWiki.
You know, I think has a McLaren F1 is Nick Mason, the drummer for Pink Floyd.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He's an epic car collector, by the way.
I don't know, Archie. To me, this is one of the greatest, if not the greatest car of all time.
Yes, I have to agree. The McLaren F1 is up there.
Gotta move on, guys. Super chat.
Top
AD never calling $2. Was it something I said? You know what? He's got such a soothing voice, Mr. Patrick Philippe. He's like Rodney Dangerfield. I love it. I love his voice. The Chamber Podcast, $5. And I want a black dial 41mm Datejust steel fluted Jubilee to wear in the BMW. Yeah, go for it. Pull the trigger. You know what? The thing I love about Chamber Podcast, Bear, you know what I love about him?
I love that choice.
He's a young man who knows what he wants.
Yeah.
I actually love the choice of car, and I love the choice of watch.
And he's not asking. He's saying, this is what I'm getting.
Good point.
You know?
Good point.
You know, he's making statements. He's not saying, oh, what do I get? He's just saying, this is fucking what I like. Straight up. It's a fucking sign of a real man. Real strong young man.
I must admit, at Datejust 41, I'm glad he's not going for a fucking 36. You know, this man here, you know how you could tell he's a 36 instead of a 41 wearer, Bear? If he went for a 36, he'd be buying a 5 to 7 year old Beamer with a lot of problems.
Is that right? You're reading a soul already. Wow.
I'm reading the soul, yeah, because the 36 mil would be the cheaper option. And let's face it, you know what a 10-year-old BMW is, Bear? Fucking trouble!
Yeah.
Tanzil, when do you think Beamers start to give you really fucking annoying problems?
I had my F25 had a turbo problem, but my mechanic was able to fix it.
F25. What's an F25?
It's an X3. It's the think of the 2000.
I don't know it. Yeah, I hate SUV.
Yeah, it's the turbo one. So yeah, I had a turbo problem, I got it fixed pretty cheap though. Like I didn't have to replace the turbo. So you know what? I mean, I have cars. My winter cars have like I think one of them is 150,000 kilometers.
You know the
And the other one-
F30. You got an F30. What's the model designation of your F30?
F30 is a 2014.
So no, but what is it? What engine you got? The 4-cylinder or the 6?
4-cylinder turbo, yeah.
So that engine, they've had a bit of trouble with that.
Yeah, the turbos go bad. They
But
on
the timing chain also, they got plastic
that's right,
timing chain
exactly,
guides.
That's right.
No?
Yeah, absolutely. So yes, you can have that problem, especially on the X3, which I
Have
have
you had
both.
that looked at? And you know where the fucking timing chain is? It's closest to the firewall. It's a real bitch.
It's a couple of $1,000s to replace and fix. Look, I've my X3 is at 170,000 kilometers, and my 3 Series is about 209,000 kilometers. Now, I have had to do very minimal work on it. You just need to find a good mechanic, a cheap independent. If you keep the maintenance on these cars, they'll be good. But the problem is that people who buy them cheap don't maintain them, and that's why they break down.
Yeah, or they don't drive them, and they just let them sit, and then they die faster sitting than they do being driven.
You reckon?
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
That's
The
a
rubber
money
rubber gets old.
Tanzil, I'm thinking about taking my 19-inch wheels off my Beamer.
Yep.
And putting 17-inch wheels on. What do
Why?
you think?
Why?
Sorry?
Why?
You get a nicer ride, but it wouldn't look as good.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Keep the 19s.
Because
Keep the 19s.
You reckon? The 19s are so expensive.
Most people would probably try to put 20s on them, then like go lower.
Yeah, but 19s are the sweet spot.
We got some You know what I like about Chamber Podcast? Young man, he knows what he wants. Fuck it.
Ooh, the
Fuck
Pontiff
it.
is
He's just
back.
going out and living life. You know
Bear
what I
can go
mean?
AFK
You know what?
now,
You know
'cause
what?
the
You know
Pontiff
what,
is back.
Bear? I tell you this now, Bear.
Bear does not have to be here with the Pontiff was on his
Bear.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I'm
Archie,
getting
go
the
ahead.
blue style. I'm getting the bluesy. Fuck it. I want the bluesy.
Good.
Let's go.
I want the bluesy and the reverso. Fuck it.
Great.
Wumbo.
Ooh, 5196 as well. Paddock and Pussy, 5196.
I'll get the 5196 next.
Vamos,
I want
vamos.
the
Let's
bluesy.
do it.
Fuck it. You know what, Bear? Fuck it.
Yeah. Good for
YOLO,
you.
Bear.
Yeah.
That's a great motto. Fuck it, man. Do it.
Now we got super chats here. Let's go.
Super chat.
What do we got?
Some super chat. Tanzil,
Super
$5.
chat.
What's brand for
Chamber.
these cars? Rolls Royce. I would say Rolls Royce would be. I don't think it's Paddock anymore. Can I say that to you?
Ooh.
I would always pick Patek as a Rolls Royce.
Okay, Rolls Royce Patek have to be a master chime, something really special, not a pedestrian.
But
Okay.
Patek is a brand.
The 5196 is like an E-Class Mercedes. It's not a Rolls Royce. Toyota. You know what Toyota?
You know why I
Toyota
disagree?
would be.
I would disagree, and I'll tell you why. Because the same finishing that goes into a 5270 goes into a 5196.
Thank you. Toyota. You know what Toyota would be? Seiko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Grand Seiko would be Lexus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Audi. You know what Audi would be? I'm sorry to say this to you. You know what Audi would be?
That would be a tag hour.
No, I reckon Audi is Omega.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
Yeah,
give you that.
Because just like Audi in real life, it's just
Audi,
like BMW or
Mercedes.
Mercedes. Nobody really wants a fucking Audi, and they don't really want an Omega.
Audi, Mercedes, and BMW are all lumped right into
I love
one.
both.
Peugeot.
I love Audi.
Peugeot.
I love
You know what
Audi,
Peugeot would
and I
be?
love Omega as well.
Peugeot is absolute garbage in the car market. Do you have
Puget.
Peugeots?
Puget.
Do you have just quiet? I want to say Peugeots are garbage, Bear.
We don't
Yeah,
have
they were very popular in Yugoslavia.
Peugeot, Bear, they're trouble. Mike, they're trouble. You don't have
Oh
those in
yeah, you don't
America.
have to tell me that.
They are fucking.
Superchargers
if you're gonna buy a
piling up.
Peugeot-
Boss.
A Peugeot is like buying a Skoda. Why would you do it? You buy a Japanese car.
get-
Peugeot.
Bear,
Okay. Let me
Bear,
go on there.
I'm just gonna go have some dinner. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Ooh, and McLaren. You know what McLaren would be? FP
And what did you
Sean.
pick as a watch brand for Peugeot?
Peugeot. You know what Peugeot would be? Maurice Lacroix.
Baltic.
Maurice
No,
Lacroix.
they'd be more like
Maurice
Baltic.
Lacroix.
They'd be
There we go.
citizens.
What's your timing? $2. Put ceramic bezel on a steel.
What did you pick for McLaren?
McLaren is FP Jean.
Good.
Or
Yeah.
Richard Mill. Richard Mill.
Okay.
Well,
What's your timing? I got to
Mill-
get the next super chat.
Okay.
$2. Put a ceramic bezel on a steel Daytona. You shouldn't fuck with anything that's not original.
No, I think he's asking as a proposal for the new issue.
Oh. Put a ceramic bezel on a steel bezel Daytona or no? I don't understand what his question is.
Well, basically, the steel. I don't fucking know what he's saying. I don't know.
I don't understand. Chamber pot. This is our good friend. $5. Arch, I truly love the streams and appreciate the streams. Makes my day every day I watch. Gotta have the car and watch soon. Wombo combo. You know what? You look back on life, right? Where's Tan? Tan's fucked off, but
He told
You
you
know
he's
what?
going to have a dinner and he'll be back.
I know. Let me
Yeah.
say this to you, Bear. One thing is, you got to hand it to Mikey. He's had some fucking good cars, right?
Mhm.
Fuck
And
yeah.
you know what? When you're older off, all the money in the world really doesn't mean that much to you.
Mhm.
But
But
you know
when-
what?
The
I could look
cars.
back and say I was a race car driver.
Yes,
and
I had
I
a
fucking
Pantera. I had the
I ruled
Porsche.
the world.
Exactly. You know.
And you know how bad would it be when you're 70 and you have nothing to say? You know, you just said, "Oh, I just worked until I was 70, and
Ooh,
here
I gotta get
sit."
these super chats. The Rodent Resistance 95, €2. I drive a Fukin electric scooter, Fakaroonies. And
Cool.
AD never calling, $10. Rancher has Rich Buddy to thank for all of this. Even though he was warned about Rich, he went on his show anyway to tell him all about Lalique. Nobody was surprised except Rancher and actually, I'd have to agree with that. Rancher comes on to spruik things, and then he gets angry when I give a defense. You know what I mean?
I don't think this is what Patrick is trying to say. I think Patrick is saying that going on Rich Buddy's live stream is toxic and predisposition for a problem.
Open to translation.
Now, next super chat here, got Swinging Kangaroo, $5. You guys are deciding which BMW you should get. Meanwhile, I'm thinking about which trim on the new Camry hybrid I should get. All good, though. Interesting. But you got to have fun. What is important to you? I can't tell you what's important. You gotta have the fun that makes you happy. You understand, Bear?
I understand, Archie.
No point being. Got to enjoy some life, Bear. I mean, eventually you get sick of towing the line. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Watch your timing, $2. I can see Archie run around bangers with a bluesy. Thank you. Watch your timing.
Let's hope
What's your
that really happens.
I think we got medium legend here. Toyota Mo, rules of the Archieverse. Always buy Steel Sports. Best value chronograph. Man on the Viking Moon. Reverso makes for a great dress watch, and a white dial Panerai is terminal toxic sludge.
All true Toyota Mo, 100% medium legend. Those are
man.
definitely
Speaks the truth.
I gotta
Sorry.
tell you.
Didn't mean to
I gotta-
interrupt you there, Bear. Sorry.
I gotta tell you, seriously, you gotta work out what makes you happy. What makes you happy, Bear? What do you like? Ice cream? You like beer? Do you like food? Watches? Whatever it is. And you know what? Who cares? It's
I
what
like
makes
to
you
see
happy.
happiness in the eyes of my family.
I'll second that one.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's very wise, Bear. Wisdom, Bear.
And we have a member super chat from Hoth on Smash,
Half.
who is been a member for 11 months, guys. Bronze member. He says, I love
the link.
my. You can.
See if we
This is
get him
the-
on. See if he'll come on. Come on.
I
the stream.
love my Audi. No better car to speed through winter. He loves his Audi, guys. I don't know why you guys.
They make some pretty awesome all-wheel drive cars. I gotta say, you know, they're A8. You know, it's fucking a
The
monster.
chamber part. Here we go. The chamber part, $2. I'm trying to live life while I'm young. Chamber part. I think having a 2 Series BMW. What a fucking beautiful car. Beautiful watch. Beautiful car.
How did this Chamber podcast make so much money at 22?
Maybe he's got a job, babe. He's got a job.
I had 3 jobs at 22, and I never had come close to buy BMW and Rolex.
Yeah.
Were you
It
married
took
by
me
that age?
another
Bear?
20 years to get
I'm
to
just
that
curious.
point.
To be very honest with you, I'm not being asshole. I just really would like to know, how does 22-year-old afford all that? That is unbelievable to me.
It happens. It happens.
How does it happen, Mike?
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing.
I think it
Bear.
happens more often than you think. You know, people
How?
make family money. People make the right decisions. Like, you know, maybe he got lucky with crypto and got out at the right time.
So gambling.
Maybe, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, no,
you know,
crypto is gambling.
but he
Super
sounds like a smart cookie, though.
Swinging kangaroo, $2. Toyota, Tudor, Lexus, Porsche, Rolex, Porsche, Lange, Audi, and half. There we go. He's given us
There's Lexus, Tudor, Toyota equals Tudor.
Oh, Toyota and
Lexus
Tudor. I would
equals
say he's saying
Rolex.
Tudor is Toyota, Lexus is Rolex, Porsche is Lange, and Audi and half. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Although Porsche and Lange is like way up there. Like Porsche,
Hey, look at this. REG, Bear. Look at this. REG.
Hey, Ari,
I
nice to
just
see you, buddy.
wanted to
REG,
say
all right.
hi and talk watches. Talk about watches.
Nice. Hey, I'll be right back. 5 seconds.
Bear, I gotta tell you something. You know
Holy
what?
shit, my fucking ears.
Yes.
Mm.
I gotta tell you, I think realistically, Bear, when are you going to get a Beamer for yourself? Can we get you
No
into
interest whatsoever. And if I am getting a car in that category, to be very honest, it would be actually Audi.
Oh, you like Audi because you're a
Oh, yeah.
Volkswagen group. VAG, you're part of VAG.
No,
Volkswagen
I'm talking
Audi group.
more. I'm talking the aesthetics of the car. That's just to my taste. However,
would you get a Skoda?
What, Archie?
A Skoda.
Skoda?
Yeah, you don't have Skoda in Canada?
I don't know. I also remember that Skoda was very popular in Yugoslavia as well. That's a Czech car, isn't it?
That's right.
I don't mind Skoda. I think they do a good job. I mean, I don't know. I also don't mind Renault. I mean, that's also a vehicle. I don't mind the Volvo either. I like European cars.
Volvo, they're trouble, Bear. Volvo is actually not too bad. I like they got some nice SUVs there.
Super chats, boss.
Super chats. Here we go. We got the mask. The mask, Bear. The mask. I thought Bluesy was my one and done, but now not so sure. I think it is this Sea Dweller 11126600. It depends. I mean, you got to decide yourself. You can't tell another man how to spend his money, Bear.
That's true. And you know what? These are watches that neither one is a mistake. So it comes down to what appeals to you as one and done. That's why Pontiff is absolutely right about this one. I mean, I agree, Pontiff. Super chat.
Watch your timing. Here we go. I have a really scratched 116520 steel bezel Daytona. That's right. He does. Should I source authentic ceramic bezel? Store away this. Well, it's not for starters. They're not going to fucking fit. You can't just put a ceramic bezel on the
Yeah, don't be doing anything of that nature, brother. Please do not
it's
not
not
be
going to look
franken.
like the new one. It's completely
Never ever franken the watches. Keep them in their original form, regardless of anything. If they don't appeal to you, sell them. But frankening the watch is the worst thing you can do. So please listen to us and don't do anything of that nature. Please, please.
and then we've got the chamber part. Got a job in banking. Well done. All I can say
Hey,
is enjoy it.
is this the Chamber podcast that interviewed you yesterday?
No,
Oh, okay.
someone else. But chamber podcast, I got to tell you, man, get the Beamer. Having a Beamer at a young age, that's an amazing experience.
Yeah, he already sounds like he's
Man.
hanging with the
The wieners.
high end crowd already. So he's fast on his way to being a baller.
Bear,
Hmm.
I got
It
to
sounds
tell
like
you,
he's got good taste and he's got a good head on his shoulders. So, fucking more power to you, bro.
Hmm.
here we go. We
I
got
wish I
another
was
super
you.
chat. Here we go. The Rodent Resistance 95, €5. Archie, I've been quite depressed the past few days. Watching the old Archie Explodes video puts a smile on my face. Been watching since 2018. Thanks, man.
That's a
No
true
worries.
fan. True fan.
True fan. That's right, Bear. Very, very cool indeed. What else have we got? That's good, Bear. Bear, I got to tell you something.
Just
Serious.
one of those member
Hey.
super chats, if you
Sorry.
don't mind. This is from JL, our dear friend JL, who is in America right now.
Yeah. What's he
And
doing
he's
there?
a member for 4 months. He's a bronze member, and he has a question. 5980-1R-001 at retail. Is it a good deal, Pontiff?
5905.
80
Right,
5980 dash 1R dash 001 at retail.
5980R-001.
5980 dash 1R dash 001 at retail.
Holy shit, it's expensive, but not cheap.
Well, he's getting it
100.
at retail.
You know what, guys? Easiest way to look, I think that's the 5980. That's the chronograph there. Holy shit. They're going for, well, this is the tricky thing. What are they really going for? You can get
I
one
think
at
that any
retail.
Nautilus at retail is a great
Is a-
deal.
Yeah,
That would
any
be my
Nautilus.
answer, but he's asking you, Pontiff.
Look, if you can afford it, if you grab it. Grab it. It's a lot of money. It's a lot. This is not cheap, Bear. These are not cheap. You understand that, don't you?
Patrick says
100
59.
Patrick says 59.
Yeah,
What does he mean 59?
I think 59 retail.
No, this is a solid gold one. See, that's 100 see, they're selling on Chrono 20. See, what is the real price on Chrono?
Dude, he's getting this at retail.
Grab it.
I think this is no
It's the one
brainer.
on the strap. It's the one on
I
the
don't
strap.
think I would ever turn down any Nautilus at retail.
Yeah. It's a beautiful watch, Bear. What do you
JL
think?
says he's not getting it on the bracelet. He's getting it on a strap.
I see.
Look
at that, Bear. Isn't that beautiful? It's a one and done. Don't you think you could have that forever? It's beautiful, Bear.
Yeah, I think this at retail is amazing buy. If anyone has a better advice or anyone is more familiar with these kind of watches, I'm not. Please advise. Please advise.
Super
Swinging
chat from
kangaroo $2.
$2. Which Rolex you want to see discontinue next year? Look, I don't know if I want to see anything discontinued. Maybe Yachtmaster 2.
James Cameron.
Yachtmaster 2, Bear, for me.
I don't know. To be honest with you, depends how I'm looking at. If I'm looking as a Rolex fan, I don't want to see anything discontinued.
No, that's a good point.
If I am looking as someone who wants to speculate about the prices, now there are going to be so many other factors involved that I don't think that's going to really affect it. So, like Mikey, for example, says James Cameron. That doesn't mean that James Cameron is going to explode in value. What we are going to see in 2023 is unknown to anyone. We might actually in 2023 go back to the time when Rolex pieces were sitting in the cases in ADs and you would come in and pick and choose which one you want and even debate and argue the discount. I don't know.
Tell me this, Bear.
Yeah.
If you were going to get out of some watches, it's too late now. The market is
You talking Rolex?
anything. If you've got watches
Oh yeah,
now,
you are at the point now to sell watches right now is probably the worst, or it might get even worse. So, as you say, did it bottom? Nobody knows. I mean, the speculation that Roman Shah, for example, in his last video sells, is they're gonna fluctuate 20% under or 20% above, and that's still a lot. 20% is a lot. I don't know. I don't know. That's the only factor. And if anyone tells you they actually do know, that's a clear sign they're dumbasses.
You know my good friend Mark. You know Mark in New York.
Yeah, Marky. Yeah, of course.
He was offered a yellow gold sub.
Yeah.
He said no.
Yeah, I would turn it down now as well.
Plastic said yes.
Yeah, but Plastic loves that watch. I don't think Plastic bought that watch speculatively. I think he bought that watch because he actually loves it. You understand what I mean? Like, their watches I'm still going to buy, but I think I'm at the point now, in all honesty, that I'm going to buy watch only if I really love the watch, not based on this is a good investment. That's honest to God truth. So if that happens to be Omega Aquaterra 38 millimeter terracotta, which I am craving to get, then that is. But if he offers me, let's say, two-tone bluesy, or offers me root beer, or offers me, I'm going to turn it down as well. I would turn down the Cookie Monster. I would turn down a lot of watches now. I don't want any day dates. I don't want any Datejust. So there's a lot of watches already in my head that that I'm actually now ready to turn down. At one point, I would never even think about turning down Rolex from AD. I'm at a point now that there's a lot of Rolex I would turn down.
Do you regret not selling some things off when the prices were higher?
Of course.
Oh, you do regret it?
100%.
100%. Got carried away
I
with the
mean,
hype.
I think I have a bigger regret than Bear. Like, I had a 5711 blue,
and
I sold it much before the boom. So
yeah, that's the thing. You know, sometimes you sell it before the boom. Sometimes
I had a Royal Oak. You remember that?
Of course. You have a super chat, by the way, from Tanzil.
This is lost my. Just hang on. I
change. Hello, is that better? Can you hear me better now?
Yes. Yep. Tanzil, before we go to your super chat, the gentleman was asking about this Nautilus, right?
Yeah.
And is it a good buy at retail? I'm assuming every single Nautilus is a good buy at retail.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and this is the one on the leather strap, Tan. And
I would take it on the leather. 100%.
Now, So
What's your
basically, there is no bad Nautilus on retail.
No bad Nautilus.
5980 versus 5990. What do you think? Is that a big issue on? That's the home time chronograph.
Yeah, you know
one.
what? Like I actually prefer the 5980
80?
to be honest with you. Yeah.
I got to tell you, Tan, if you could get this at retail, you grab it. It's a lot of money still, but
Pull the trigger.
pull.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
there we go. For
I
JL,
am-
he's a very good. Here we go. Tanzil, $5. Best precious metal watch for music industry mogul. Hoff on Smash.
So I missed. You guys were talking about this. Hoff was on the channel. You talked about it a few days ago. So I
Mhm.
want to re-ask this question. But precious metal watch for Hoff on Smash. He's in the chat.
You know what I would say?
gotta
But he
tell me.
already has the ultimate music watch.
Yes,
No,
he
no, 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 no.
does.
Best precious metal watch.
You know what? I would say maybe one of these Pateks here. Maybe he could get anything he wanted.
Okay, no, you have to pick one.
A lot of the musicians seem to like Richard Mills.
Precious metal, guys. Precious metal.
Okay, I know
For
exactly
the music mogul, huh?
You know what he
Music mogul.
needs? He needs the Rolex John Mayer. That's what he
Yeah,
needs.
I'm going with that.
He
That's
needs
a
the
good. We
John
can beat
Mayer.
that one for a
You need to
musician.
pull
the
up
one.
Eisenkeisel Diamond. Yeah, Eisenkeisel Diamond. Both of them are diamond, but you can have your pick.
Here we go. This is actually fucking beautiful. That dial there.
I could see Hoff chilling with Method Man wearing.
He was actually talking. I don't know if you're aware of that. He was talking about that he's itching. He's craving the precious metal Rolex.
Yeah, he asked you guys about the meteorite Pepsi, and to be honest with you, Bear, I kind of disagreed with you because it's a lot easier for him to pick up the pieces again that he was selling or thought of selling or whatever he was talking about trading than to find a meteorite Pepsi. To be honest.
Holy shit! Loudmouth Tim is responding. Hey, Loudmouth. $5, 100,000 miles on my Tesla Model 3. Video report is on Loudmouth Tim YouTube channel. Holy shit!
So you think that trading those steel pieces toward meteorite is the smart move?
Yeah, because look, like he could probably, I think he said like a Cermet and a Pepsi. Like there's hundreds of them.
Cermet and Pepsi, yes.
Yeah, like our
don't get rid of steel. Don't get rid of steel.
Yeah, but Archie, here's the thing. If he can get a good deal on the meteorite Pepsi, let's see he finds one. Good
and
deal.
he can. Right now, you can. Actually,
Right.
they're pretty decent deals.
And the reality, Bear, is that watch will go back up. Those other watches, Cermet and Pepsi, they'll probably go down. Not a lot, but they'll probably go down.
You know, Archie, he does make a good point here. Honestly, I thought about it after. Meteorite is not going south, and they don't make as many meteorites. These other pieces are going to be made for years and years and years.
I want to ask you something, Tan, as well. These Eisenkaizen and the meteorite, do you think it depends whether you get a shitty stone or a better, like certain cuts look better? Does that make a difference?
I think to some people it will.
Yeah.
Look, none of them are bad. Saad is a big fan of these stone dials, and he said you got to really look closely at the dial under a loop to make sure it's perfect. He said apparently they're very brittle, they can break. But yeah, I would love to have him on to talk about rare date dials because he knows a lot about them.
Here we go. We got Curly Q2, $5. Tanzil, best watch to wear riding a 1997 Harley Davidson Heritage Soft Tail Springer.
Ooh, very nice.
FLSTS. What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm not a bike guy, but I know what bike he's talking about. Let's see. Bike.
You know what? Rolex Sub Steel.
I was, honestly, I was thinking like a Tag Heuer Carrera, something like that. Just something a bit sporty, more sporty.
Something relevant.
I will be back in 1 moment, Bear. I'll be back.
Something racing, right?
Maybe like the Tudor Ducati or something, Or,
yeah, but that's.
I know it's a wrong make.
Yeah,
but,
wrong make.
There aren't any watches that really made any Harley Davidson.
Like what about something on a
collaboration watches?
What about something on a Boone strap? A Boon.
Ah.
Maybe it's gonna go with the leather on the bike, more on the bike, like.
Yeah, with a big fat leather
I can
wrist
see that.
band.
I can see
You know,
that.
with those those bracelets where the watch is kind of placed in the center of a 3-inch wide
Mike,
bracelet.
tell us a bit about this bike, because I know he likes his bikes. I'm not a big.
A '97 Harley Davidson Heritage Softail Springer. It's just a Heritage Springtail Softail. Softails, they're okay. 97.
You know, there. Sorry to interrupt, but there is a Booker. There is a. I couldn't remember, so I had to Google.
A Bouchier?
Yeah. That's a Harley Davidson tribute.
Oh, okay.
You can bring it, Mike, if you know how to do
97,
it.
I think, are called the engine generations are called Twinkies or Twin Cams, and they're good. There's a couple things you got to change out. They have their little issues, but they're really powerful. And
honestly, I don't even know why the Tag Heuer. I never think of that watch, and when I just thought of like a '90s Harley, it just popped in my mind. I don't know why. It's like Mike when you watch Ghostbusters and like Dan Aykroyd's like. It just popped in there. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, exactly like.
Yeah. Another super chat from Swinging Kangaroo, who says that his suggestion for music field would be the Platinum Day-Date with diamond markers.
Yeah, I was thinking something with a diamond dial in the music industry. So Platinum Day-Date, diamond markers. Look, Platinum's it's a white metal, so it may not be as flashy, I would say. That's kind of why.
Hoff is here. By the way, Hoff, did you hear Tanzil's reasoning on approving the trade of your Pepsi and Summit toward the meteorite Pepsi? I don't know if you heard or not, but actually it makes sense, and probably a good move at this time. Yeah, you kind of go with the idea what has a better potential, right? What has a greater potential for increase and what is most likely to remain the same or decrease.
Yeah, Bear, I mean, our mutual friend, right? Like I pinged him for a sermon, and I think a few other people did the same week. And I'm like, hey, can you get me a sermon? He's like, man, I just like sold 2 yesterday. And I'm like, I thought you didn't sell Rolex, but he does on demand as you need it. And then like, I don't know, 2 weeks later, I asked him for the Pepsi. And he can get me literally, like, he can get us literally anything. But I think if we went to him and said, hey, I need a meteorite, it may not be.
I actually asked him, and he said, but I have some stipulations. I want to be Canadian watch, and I want it to be in a mint condition. And he's keeping an eye on it, and he's going to let me know. But you're right. It's not an easy task. While if I tell him I want Pepsi, he's just going to say how many.
Yeah, so that was 3
or 4. Right? Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I said with Hoff is if Hoff can find a good deal, on a meteorite or any other, I was specifically talking about the meteorite. He said it's precious metal, so it could be other watches. I don't know. Right. But I said, the way I thought about it when I listened to the stream is in my head, I was like, those other watches will go down. He can buy the dip, buy them back probably at a cheaper price.
Right.
But with that meteorite, like it's gone down and it's going to bottom and it's going to go back up. So I just, if you can get it, man, pull the trigger.
What does meteorite go for now, Canadian?
Ooh, I can hold on. Meteorite. What's the reference here? Meteorite.
What do you use to check? If you're going to Chrono 24,
no, not Chrono. I'm gonna look at watch charts. I know Fella doesn't like watch charts that much, but
it's better than Chrono 24.
Yeah, and
what's that? What do we talk? What's better than Chrono 24, Bear?
Watch charts.
Ooh, Bear, it's gone down a bit. 59,000 Canadian.
Ooh, dude! I want it badly. Listen, Hoff, go for it, man. Don't waste your time. This is it.
I think if you took the stipulation off that it was a Canadian watch, you'd be able to get one from our friend.
Call fucking Marco at Luxury Bazaar. Call Marco and get it done. You're lucky you live in US, man.
Archie, you had a friend who has a meteorite in New York.
Or David SW. There, David SW. He just
Yes, that's actually.
Bring the link, Pontiff. Bring the link.
Oh, Hoff has put it in. Can you click Hoff's link there, Archie? He just posted it.
Sure. Fuck. It
Hoff,
doesn't.
hop on the panel, man. We're
Jimmy,
discussing. We're
Jimmy
discussing
says whatever goes for in Canadian, slightly more in Californian. That's correct, Jimmy. You know it, buddy. You called it.
Go and have a look here. This is David S. I'm just calling it up. Just give me a moment. Where's it? Come on.
Buddy.
It's slow. It's slow.
Can you
I don't
drop
know
the link for Hoff if he wants to jump on and talk about this?
Of course, I love to have the Hofmeister.
He prefers community channel.
Nah, I think if we're on, he'll jump on.
Where is it? What the hell is it under? GMT Master? What is it?
No, you're on the Master 1. Go to the Master 2.
They actually classify them as Master 2? Oh,
they
shit.
do.
Okay. That's having.
What the fuck is that now?
It's Mikey. He's about to explode. Mikey's.
Can you drop the link off, please?
Oh, you know what it is?
52,000.
It's me. It's my diabetes. It's my diabetes.
Wow, that's
What do you think? 52,000.
And keep in mind, he always has a pristine condition pieces. Fuck, did that ever drop down, eh?
You know what they're going for one stage, Bear, don't you?
Pardon me, sir?
You know how high they went at one stage, don't you?
Yes. Just like my rose gold Daytona.
Yes. Holy fuck. What's happened to the John Mayer? Has that come down too?
Not so much. I mean, it did come down compared to where it was, but not to a point of being close to retail or anything like that.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, man. That's a beautiful watch. It is beautiful. What do you think? Look, that's actually, look at it. It's just superb. Superb.
Yeah, I love it.
You said that was your dream watch, Bear, didn't you?
Dream watch is a strong statement. It's just I love that watch.
Okay, yeah.
Dream watch. We need to. You know what? Dream watch is something that you're talking watch that you're gonna dream about, and there's no way you can actually get to it. Right? Isn't that what dream watch is? I'm gonna be able to get to this eventually.
Yeah.
Archie, what do you think my dream watch is?
Your dream watch?
What do you think?
Well, it's a Patek of some kind.
Of course.
I would say to you, right?
It's probably some it has to be some complications.
Let's go.
Hey, don't worry about dream watch. How about a dream guest? Half on Smash.
How are we this evening?
I know what was the final push, Cop. I know what was the final push to get you on stream.
Hey, Hofmeister.
When I commented that you prefer community channels.
Yep. The same way the narc used to always get me on the dungeon by saying OC forbid me to come on.
There you go. I am a bit of a narc copy of a narc. The people say you copying narc too much.
Hoff, what do you think of my analysis? So you heard their analysis a few days ago. I chimed in. Yeah. What are your thoughts?
No, I agree with what you're saying. I mean, you know, when you look at a lot of the steel hype pieces, yes, they're down from 6 months ago, but there's also, when you look at the catalog, so many other pieces that were far out of reach that, you know, if I were to flip those and put some extra money in, you know, getting into something like a Pepsi meteorite, which was nothing but a dream 6 months ago, could be, you know, real potential now. And I do love I do agree when you said the John Mayer Daytona would be amazing. I just don't think my wrist is far too big for a Daytona, unfortunately. As much as I love that
You're chilling with Method Man and Redman. You put up the Eisenkeisel.
The Eisenkeisel is absolutely amazing.
The super chat's for you, man. Archie, read it out for Hoff.
Here we go. Super chat for the Hofmeister. Hoff, describe some of the best watches you've seen on musicians. That's a fucking good point. What has he seen?
A bunch of Paddocks on people, the Aquanauts, Nautiluses, very much. A lot of Rolexes, a lot of day dates, very popular watch. Noticing a lot more steel sports though, which is cool over the past 2 years.
That's interesting because Archie Hoff and I talked about this after a show where especially in the rap music type game, where in the 90s, it was all Rolex, Rolex, Rolex.
Yeah.
As it progressed, they got into the Jay-Z era, the 2000s, the APs. And then you got in the recent era with like Migos, the younger kids, it's all Patek. You got the Nautilus, on everyone's wrist. So it's an interesting transition. I'm surprised there's not a lot of Rolex, but you're saying steel now is back.
Yeah, and what you're noticing is a lot of people that get into watches, they're a lot more what they call plain Janes, the ones that are in factory condition, not fucked with the bust downs and stuff like that. I think a lot of people learned their lessons when they tried to trade in a bust down watch. And you know what? A lot of artists made a lot of money off Richard Milles, believe it or not, because they were very early on it. And I think a lot of them, from what I understand, got very sweetheart deals early on through their publicists, because I think there were some preferred, allocations going on to some of the artists early on. Like Meek Mill has reportedly made a fortune reselling his Richard Milles.
Wow.
Got a lot of super chats here. Hoff's bringing in the rain here, bringing the money.
Hoff bringing in the bucks. Toyota Mo, medium legend. Bear, will the meteorite Pepsi end your search for perfect horological
I think it will.
pieces?
You know what's funny? I was thinking about that.
The question was for Bear, you bitch cat, okay? This is not community channel. Bear is the boss.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was too big. All right, fair enough.
Just hold on. Hold up your horse.
I was looking at the one under it.
Calm down, man.
Okay.
Calm down. Relax.
Settle down.
Settle down now. All kidding aside, yes. For me, in all honesty, Meteorite Pepsi pretty much wraps it up. Thank you.
Ultimate fuck you watch, Archie. The Meteorite Pepsi.
It's not just that it's a fuck off watch, but it's actually fucking beautiful.
It is. It is very, very beautiful.
It's the closest thing to mythological GMTs that were given to the executives of Pan Am with the white dials.
Yes.
And even from that perspective, it connects you with the past. And it's just a watch that I admire so much. To me, any Pepsi is the watch that I could actually, and this is no lie, I could actually get into collecting Pepsis only and be quite content with that type of collection. If I would go really niche and really narrow it down. So Hoff, I tell you, man.
So you're doing a 180 on me, Bear. You're supporting my,
I convinced him, man.
Well, he convinced me because it was actually very, very logical and financially intelligent argument. Let's be honest with each other. I love those steel pieces, and they are such a good pieces. But this is Meteorite. Meteorite is not going to hang around forever, and they don't make that many. And even if the Cermet and Pepsi, which I love, they're my two favorite steel pieces, by the way, increase in value, they're not going to increase to a point that they're unattainable.
Right.
If they're increasing, your Meteorite will be increasing even more. So I forgot that component. I forgot the component of value.
Hoff, if you ever, if you buy this watch, let's say you eventually listen to us and get this watch, and you want to get rid of it and trade it for a Cermet and a Pepsi, call me, man. I got you.
Yeah. Honestly, and the other thing I love about it is red, white, and blue has always been like a color scheme I love in a lot of outfits. So it would really work well for me. And I was born on 4th of July. So there's
Archie, give it to me.
Yeah, actually, I can see that. I can see that.
Merc.
I can
Here we
see
go.
that
We got
on-
another super
Yes.
chat. Got some super chats coming in here, Bear. We gotta catch up, Bear. What's your timing? $2. Half meteorite GMT or platinum day date are the two.
Unfortunately, platinum day date's a little out of reach for me at this juncture, but I agree. Amazing.
Yeah, nice one.
Tanzil, $5. Half, name the most famous jewelers producing bust down watches and selling to the rappers.
But Jacob and Co.
I don't think he doesn't do bust downs. I think a lot of the ones are the guys on 47th Street.
So like
Aviani.
uh-huh.
What's the other one? I think does Avi and Co do them as well? I don't know if he
Not
he
sure.
does.
I think
But
he's
also that guy Peter Marco in
Yeah,
Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills. Yeah.
He's a big
Yeah.
one. And there's a lot of smaller jewelers that do it terribly. I'll tell you, I've seen ones that, while I don't support it, the majority of these bust down watches aren't on like these brand new 5711s. They're on aftermarket cases. Half the movements inside there aren't even Nautilus movements. They're like Calatravas that they kind of jam in there.
Oh,
Archie, I have a
shit.
So these things are, when you see these arguments that Nico makes, like you're taking $110,000 watch and it's more like a Franken watch that's got, that old Volkswagen Beetle where they'd put the Ferrari kit on it.
Yeah. Archie, I got
The
a story
Porsche
for you
kit.
on
Porsche kit.
Yeah, the
Porsche
Porsche kit. The Porsche kit. Yeah.
Porsche kit.
That's
Raymond
kind of what it is.
Zhao. Raymond Zhao. Look at the Rolls Royce Spirit of Ecstasy. Very classy. $2. Tan. Favorite RM. Bubba Watson.
No, I'll pull it up. RM 27-04.
Let's take a look. Is that your dream watch?
Not my dream watch. RM Archie, pull it up.
Yep.
RM 27-04.
You're gonna repeat 7 times, please.
RM 27.
I got it, Bear.
There you go.
I gotta say, that's probably the only watch brand I've never looked at and even tried to say, like, which one do I like?
Tourbillon manual wind.
Same here.
That's what I like. The Tourbillon manual wind. I do have a story for you, Archie. We're talking about bust down watches or these Franken watches.
I gotta say that one's probably one of the more tolerable ones that I've seen.
Yeah, that one's beautiful.
I do like the Bubba Watson as well. So Archie, he was talking about watches that are Frankenstein and whatnot. So on Instagram, all these rappers would wear these watches, and then there would be people. There was our Instagram accounts that would call out the rappers. One of them was Fake Watch Busta, and then the second guy, very famous guy, was Rolex Enforcer. I don't know if you know Archie. Rolex Enforcer is a big ArchieLuxury fan.
Wow.
Yep, he had a big following. He coined the term, the hashtag "Act Your Wage."
Yeah, that's the best. There was a third one, right, Tan? There was a third one that had a really good name.
Yeah, Wristbusters is the third one.
Yeah,
they came on after Rolex Enforcer retired. But I remember watching one of Rolex Enforcer's lives, and he was quoting ArchieLuxury of like, "It's gotta hurt," like all this kind of stuff. I'm like, man, this guy's an ArchieLuxury fan. Great.
Interesting.
Who isn't an ArchieLuxury fan? You know what's funny? Talking about watch content. So my wife finally got me on TikTok and like looking for some content on there, and there used to not be any good watch content on there. But one guy I've been really enjoying following on there is I think it's James Buckley, the guy who discovered the Buckley dials. He's actually got a booth on 47th Street, and he shows all these negotiations where they're like doing, horse trading for watches. Either he's buying something or selling something to these sharks. And it's so interesting to see them really going toe to toe on negotiations.
With TikTok, it's like the algorithm constantly just shows me women dancing. And I keep trying to change it. I mean, not that I don't want to see that, but it's like,
it's nice to see something else once in a while as well.
Yeah.
Would you ever buy a Cupra? A Cupra, Tan?
Cupra? What's a Cupra?
It's a new electric car, Cupra.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Mike the Snake will support me on no EVs around.
No EVs. I gotta tell you, man, Tan. I gotta tell you, sorry, Hoff. I wanted to say this to you, man. It looks like it could be a good idea to get out of. See those steels, the pipe steels you've got. They haven't fallen as much as that meteorite. it could be a great idea to move into that if that's what you really want.
Yeah, no, that's why I've been kind of
The only
thinking
thing is,
about.
Hoff, the only thing is you got to keep some steels, and you've got some Omegas. Those Omegas you've got.
Yep, and I would
Because-
still have my Sea Dweller 43.
Yeah. And the thing
You
is,
know?
you got to realize precious metal. Once you get it, you realize it does scratch a lot easier.
Yeah.
But life's for living.
Yep.
You got an Audi and a Beamer. Fike it. When are you going to pull the trigger? Tell me this. How are you going to do it? Who are you gonna talk to?
Well, I'm gonna certainly have to wait till January. I believe my bonus comes in January 6th, so probably January 7th.
Yeah.
Dan Zeal, $5 Canadian. Hoff. Archie, give Hoff one alternative to the meteorite if he were to trade some steel pieces. Let me just say this to you. Would you consider? No, you're not going to go Paddock. You're not going to do Lange.
No.
Look, Hofmeister. The only thing
Yes.
I would say to you is, how about a root beer? Would you go root beer?
You know, that's an interesting one. A full rose root beer.
Yeah.
You know, the other thing I was considering, but
because I don't think you'd go yellow. I don't think you'd go yellow.
No, I'd have to go rose just because I'm too pale.
Yeah.
The other was the Sky Dweller full rose, but they're so expensive. For some reason, those really are at a much higher premium.
Really?
Yeah.
Over yellow.
Those full bracelet Sky Dwellers still are.
Oh well, yeah,
60, like 60, 70s.
Off the two that we recommended for you, so I recommended the Eisenkeisel.
Yeah.
And then Swinging Kangaroo recommended the Platinum Day-Date with Diamond Baguettes.
Yeah, beautiful.
But for the music industry, you know, like white metal, like
I like the idea of white metal too, because don't forget, like I'm on mass transit a lot, and it's a lot easier to be under the radar with white metal on your wrist, especially when you're coming out of clubs late at night with a few drinks in you, and sometimes waiting for your Uber in not the best of areas.
What about a white gold Yachtmaster 42 on rubber?
Yeah, on the Oyster Flex. The one thing I think Art said it, or maybe it was Bear last time I was on, that really resonated with me. For your first precious metal, you kind of want to get the full experience in a full bracelet. I do love the Yachtmaster 42. I asked my AD about the Falcons. I asked two local ADs, and neither one said haven't seen any yet actually come in. I'm curious if any of the other punters have heard whether those are actually going out in circulation yet.
Is a Falcon a Sea Dweller with a bracelet?
No, it's a type of dial for the Yachtmaster 42.
I put my suggestion for this amazing musical legend in chat. If you want to click on it, Archie, and tell me what you think about it.
Thank you, Bear. Thank you so much there. I got to tell you, I like the blue strap on that RM. Yes, I am. I'm just doing it now. This is a
By the way,
shit.
The toughest thing's going to be to convince my wife. I just told her 3 months ago that, when I got that AP Music Edition, this was my ultimate grail. And
what do you think of this? The G-Shock in solid
gold. Oh my god.
Oh man.
I think I'd rather have a solid gold Apple Watch.
Yeah, or just gold. A gold.
How the hell is that $70,000, or is it just that much gold in it?
It actually sells over retail.
Get out of here.
Yes,
I'd rather have a gold bracelet or gold ingot.
It's highly seeked, a very much wanted piece among the stupid folks.
Oh, they only made 35. Sure that's what it is.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Very high collectability. Tanzil Ansari, super chat, $5.
$5. We always like our $5 super chats. Tanzil, $5. Panel, name your dream watch, not pussyfooting around. Make a choice. My dream watch, 2499. Tan.
Ooh, nice.
I know.
Do they make a Vacheron overseas in white gold version 3?
I don't think white
Green
gold,
line up
but
there,
they make
Bear. Have a
yellow
look,
and pink
Bear.
gold.
Oh, okay. I'm stuck on the Vacheron white gold blue 3-hander.
We just said they don't make that though.
No, I meant steel.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Okay, so
I would go steel. Mine is AP Royal Oak double balance wheel open work.
Ooh, nice.
Mine is Patek Philippe Aquanaut chronograph 5968A-001.
Ooh,
Oh,
we're
you
gonna go-
know who just got a Aquanaut white gold 42 mil in blue? Our
Who?
friend Q.
Oh, that guy's fucking loaded.
Yeah. He just
Yeah,
got
so-
allocated one at retail.
Oh, fuck, you're joking.
No, at the good folks at Wempe.
Archie, so I'm gonna.
Wow.
You and I are on.
By the way,
same-
he gave me an Hermes horse. Did you know that, Bear?
Yeah, he's a man of his word.
Yes, he
Honorable
is.
gentleman.
He is. I
Archie.
didn't really mention it because of the such just disaster when I came back.
We're on the same.
you
wavelength.
know-
That's right. You actually, we never actually brought that up on air. Huh?
Do you have it?
Yeah, I do. We can.
You
It's
lost-
the last
you
horse
lost-
standing, right, Arch? Is that the final last horse around?
Yeah.
All right,
It's
Paul
actually
Peters.
I got it stored. It's not actually in my home, but I can get it if you really want to see it, Bear, for another show.
Another show. And you know what? Why should we do for free? I mean, someone
All right,
should
Paul.
super chat.
Paul Pluter, you and I are on the same wavelength. I'm not gonna go as old as 2499. I'm gonna go 3970.
Oh, you actually you'd prefer that over a 5940?
Yeah, I would. You know what? I really my second closest is a 3940. That era is what I really like.
Yeah.
So I would go 3970 perpetual chronograph. This is a perpetual chronograph too, but it's older.
Wow.
By the way, Cartel Boss in the chat is saying there is a version of V3 overseas in white gold gray dial, super rare though. So stand corrected.
All right, so General Saad is in the chat.
I'm kind of stuck on the blue dial, but I mean, yeah, if I were able to score a white gold one with the gray dial, I would probably jump on that over the blue dial.
Why don't you just go tourbillon?
Yeah, I might go there, but
I love that blue dial tourbillon.
yeah, the blue dial tourbillon. Yeah, sure, you bet. Yep, I'm not
They
a big.
even
I'm
have
not.
it in
I'm not a
skeleton,
big.
Mike. You could
not a
even get
big-
an open work version.
No, skeletons got to be. It has. I'm not a real big guy on complications. I really like the basics. Like a chronograph is like maximum for me, and really not even what I gravitate towards. But like a single complication, like a tourbillon on that Vacheron version 3 with nothing else, blue dial, that would be something I would eat up all day long.
Super
really
chat
interested-
from Tanzil Ansari, please.
Archie Tanzil, $5. Archie, pull up the Rolex day date fossil dial for General Saad.
The General's here, so I said we got to talk Rolex.
Rolex
OMMANEY.
day
Yeah.
Rolex
date
wear dial.
fossil dial. Is that right? Fossil dial.
Yeah, this is also called the Jurassic Park.
I've been thinking of Sada a lot because he was the one who I remember hearing on the stream all the time that was talking about when he had COVID, he felt the recovery in his lungs for weeks to months afterwards. And I got to tell you, 2.5 weeks after having it, I still really feel it in my lungs.
Yep.
Actually, this is the Jurassic Park.
That's what it affects, and it does damage too. It doesn't. You don't like just recover and get over it.
So Mike, these are made from actual fossils, and they're very brittle.
Excuse me for a moment.
Yeah, no worries.
Actually, have you ever come across these in the wild, like an actual Jurassic Park?
No. I came across enamel dials. I've had like green or red. I've seen green or red enamel dials on the day dates. but I've never. And I also, you know, that blue. They had that one, you know, the Starburst dial where they had the
Yep.
red ones and they had the blue ones. I've seen those in Asia, but I never seen the fossil. So what's this? 1998. Fuck,
Yeah,
I
it's
never.
actually made from a fossil. Yeah.
Fucking
Wow,
hell.
I never knew there were actual fossil dials.
Oh yeah.
I
Hoff,
just want to give you
me and Todd-
exclusive, by the way. This is the AD calling mic for the root beer.
Yeah,
Tanzil, $5 for General Sard. Pull up the Malchonite dial and Tiger
Malachite.
Eye.
Malchonite.
Malachite were your favorite too.
Malchonite. Ponte says it's a fucking
The
Malchonite.
Vegemite
We
dial.
call it
Yeah,
Malchonite.
the Vegemite dial.
Tiger Eye,
Tiger
baby. Look at
Eye.
this.
Tiger
Holy
Eye.
shit. That is insane.
Yeah,
Malachite time.
yeah.
So the Malachite's the tiger's eye? Or that's a
No,
different
this the
Oh,
Malachite's the green one.
Oh, the
That's
green like that. Yep.
Archie, what do you think? Malachite or Tiger's Eye? Which one would you get?
I think the green Malachite.
Yeah.
Malachite. Whatever.
Bear?
The
fuck.
tiger eye was
Malachite,
cool until that Malachite.
Malchonite, Vegemite, and
The
Malachite.
Vegemite dial, yeah. Look, Hoff, Saad loves these stone dials. He knows a lot about them. There's
Yeah,
tons of them.
he's very knowledgeable about but his favorite Rolex watch, just so nobody gets confused, is and always will be
Yep.
Milgauss.
That was a classic night on the stream. When he was Ted, you missed it. He was
I love
trashing.
General Saad.
Oh,
I genuinely love him.
He was trashing a Milgauss for like 5 minutes straight, calling it a worker's watch, a piece of shit, and all this stuff. Then Archie comes back on stream from one of his breaks, and I was like, "Hey, Saad, what were you saying about that watch again?" And he just goes on waxing poetic about it.
And honestly, you know how bad he trashed that watch? Kind of like when Archie was talking about Seiko Alpinist.
Yeah, yes, absolutely, with the same vitriol too.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fucking great.
Classic.
Yeah, that was a classic stream.
General Saad, we're fans.
Yes.
We love you.
General Saad, we speak your name.
Classy guy.
Very, very classy. I got to tell you, Bear, are you going to do that now that the prices have fucking dropped? You're going to just pick out a Daytona and just
Where
say, you know
the
what?
fuck did you come from? What the fuck had just happened?
Are you going to wear it or not?
This amazing
Are you going to wear it? Are you going to wear your Daytona?
Don't worry about what I'm going to wear, okay?
Yeah, Bear, why don't you
Sorry.
follow suit as well? You got a ton of steel pieces at this point.
I am absolutely trying to do that. I don't know if you heard me.
You know,
there's
He's very hard to
that
deal with. The Bear is hard to deal with, Hoff. He lowballs, but when he sells, he wants super premium. It's different.
Yeah. I'm going to try to do that. By the way, it's much harder to do that in Canada.
Well, can't you can call Marco.
If I buy the watch from US, I am going to get killed with tax and duty.
Can he smuggle it across the border when he comes?
Oh, no. You don't
Canadian
do that.
Customs is not to fuck with, I'll tell you.
Then if they ever actually customs check it and you can lose your watch. The
Hoff, when you get to the country,
Canadian custom is not to fuck with.
Yeah, Hoff, they'll ask you at customs when you come back in the country. Anytime you leave.
This is one of the reasons that I'm very, very strict when I'm buying from. If I'm going to buy from the secondary market, it has to be actually Canadian purchase watch.
And that's the problem too, because you have to sell it back into Canada. Otherwise, you're not going to get that premium back, are you?
Well, people ask you for that. They'll ask you, do you have
this is like UK watches. They're the same. UK is
in Canada, Canadian watches are more expensive.
Yeah, that's true.
How much buy, Bear?
A certain percentage depends on the watch, but meteorite from Canada is going to cost you more than meteorite imported from somewhere else.
You're joking. They
know?
No,
Absolutely. Pardon?
They know?
Who is they know?
Like when
They'll
you
ask
leave,
you.
When you leave the country, can't you say, I'm leaving with this piece, I want to bring it back in? Can't you? In my country, you can do a
It's highly possible, and it happened numerous times that people need to provide proof of purchase in Canada.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if it's here already, Archie, because it could have been smuggled in. When you come back, they're going to say, show me the receipt of purchase.
Yep.
Fuck, you're joking.
they
No.
won't.
Serious.
That's what sort of rights do you? What about free trade and all
Well,
this
it's because
shit?
Jin voted for fucking Justin Trudeau, man. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I've
It's
always
all
heard
their fault.
Canada's very hard to get into too. If you have anything on your like any type of criminal record, not happening.
Correct.
yep.
Tan Seal, $5. Rolex Obsidian dial versus Event Urine Certi dial. We're talking rare Rolex dials. Pull them up for
And
general.
these are the
Sarge.
day date dials specifically.
See, this is what excites me about the prospect of precious metal and like, something like a meteorite or like the Eisenkeisel or the Falcon's Eye. Like these
what's the
types of
biggest
dials, you're
problem
only
with these?
getting that in precious metal.
What's that?
The biggest problem with these kind
Whoa.
of things, you can only
I can't
get them in,
spell obsidian. That's the biggest problem. Fuck me dead.
the biggest problem, half, is they're all 36 millimeter, except the new one in Eisenkeisel.
Right.
I would never, ever, forgive me, General Saad, buy a 36
Look at this
millimeter.
event green dial. Look at this one. Oof.
Look at that, Bear. And with those watches with diamonds in the shoulders, they're a fortune. That's a fucking. Those are they're like double a normal one. 43-year-old virgin, $2. Mummy said, "I'm not fat, just big boned."
Oh, you fucker.
Hoff, tell me this, Hoff. How serious are you, money-wise? How would you get rid of it in New York? Like, would you go to a deal? How would you sell those hype?
He
You'd be
doesn't have to
better
do
off-
it in New York. America is a big country with a lot of great dealers.
Yeah, I would make a couple phone calls, check David SW.
Because he would be keen. A lot of dealers would rather have 3 steel pieces than 1 meteorite, wouldn't they?
They're turning down subs and shit like that. So I don't know.
Okay.
What I would do is try to talk to them and see how it would be with throwing in extra money on, the 2 watches plus some money on top. And there's a local
I'm a big boy.
Collectors is a big local like gray dealer in the New York tri-state area, and they have a ton of watches up there, and they're constantly huge
I'm a big
Rolex
boy.
business. And that I would certainly talk to them as well.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to troll you, but somebody wrote, Big Dog wrote, I'm a big boy. I miss plastic.
I know. How is plastic doing?
He
Have you
showed up
spoken to
today.
him, Mark?
Supercharged.
No.
He bought
Solid gold sub.
solid gold blue sub. I said, can we get a crema white? And his response was, I'm retired. That's it.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm
I
a
don't
big
like
boy.
to hear that.
Fuck, I miss that shit.
You know what it is? He got a gold sub, so now he doesn't have to play around. He can say "fuck off."
No, I don't know what it is. I honestly don't understand why he doesn't want to give what people want. I can just drop in, do a little crema white, and you know.
Yeah. But to me, Arch, the whole prospect of like figuring out how you would go about that deal and the horse trading involved in it, like that's the fun part to me, right? Like getting the watch is just the byproduct of these things. I like action. I like kind of having something going on.
Right, I understand. Super chat, boss. Car fun.
Super chat. Car fun. Oh, car fun. We love car fun. Bear, apologies for what I'm about to do, but need AC's thought on the Ferrari 356 2+2. You know what?
Well, you got
I
perfect
love-
people for that. These are people who can actually give you a fair explanation.
456 2+2. That was one of my favorite Ferraris.
Front
I
engine
actually
V12,
love them.
baby.
Front engine V12. This is what a proper Ferrari is. You want to get a manual if you can, don't you think, Tanzil? A
I think
manual would be.
didn't they only come in manual, or did they have an automatic back then?
'Cause you
That
don't
doesn't
want-
even look like Ferrari.
Yeah, it's
No,
front
no.
engine.
No, they had both.
It's one of their what they call a Grand Tour, a GT.
Now, let me
No.
say this to you. I also like the 412. That's one of my favorite. I love that wedgie.
So, what's your answer to this gentleman? Your thoughts on the 456? Who gives a fuck
think-
what you like? He paid to get the
I think it's
And that's-
fucking gorgeous. It's an amazing. These are mid-90s sort of Ferrari. Fuck me dead.
Why is it
The
called
running
2 plus 2?
Because it's 2 in the front and 2 in the back. It's a 4-seater. Because a lot
I
of
see.
Ferraris are only 2-seaters.
Oh, I
see?
like
So,
that.
so
Give
this
me
is
a-
a family
give me a-
man.
Yeah,
Family man
give me an
Ferrari.
F40. Give me a F40 any day.
And look,
That's
this one
the
here has been
dream
converted
car.
into a station wagon. Look at this. You seen one of these, Huff?
Oh
Ferrari.
wow!
Look at
The
Yeah,
that.
have you seen the
Ferrari
new
station wagon?
SUVs they came out with?
Yes.
No.
You
The
like
new
them?
Ferrari SUVs look insane.
Oh, bring
The
it up there. There you go.
Puro
Look,
San,
Ferrari.
Puro
You know
San.
what I saw the other day was a Porsche Taycan 4S.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
they had
that's it,
their
Arch.
Panamera,
It's an
which
EV.
was their 4-door kind of
EV,
front
right.
engine.
Yeah.
But
Mikey.
the
Mikey.
Taycan 4S is like
Mikey, we're
sexy.
talking Ferrari here. We're talking Ferrari.
Okay,
We're talking
sorry,
Ferrari.
sorry.
But sidetrack. I got to tell you something. Serious. I like the suicide rear doors there. The only thing is, guys, you know what?
Mhm.
What?
Ferrari should be. It's like a supercar. It shouldn't
I
be.
know.
A
It's kind of
SUV.
sad that they
You want
sold
the
out and
center
did
of
an
gravity.
SUV.
The whole point of a supercar.
So basically, you
And-
want Royal Oak. You don't want to fuck around.
But to answer his question, the 456, I think it's fucking beautiful, and I think they're a bargain. They're a relative. They're also a ticking time bomb. Maintenance.
Archie, you know what I'm going to
belts.
say, right? Pull the trigger.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
Get one
Tanzil,
anyways.
$5. Most gaudy day date dial. Gold lace Palide versus Rubite 30 dial. Pull them up.
Rubite. Vegemite.
Okay, so this
Rubite,
is
Vegemite, and
Rolex.
please.
Hey, give me the first one. Day day. What is the first one? Day day. What is it?
Gold lace. Not glad. Gold lace.
And then
Yeah.
There we go. Look
PLEI.
at this.
No, you're not even picked. Yep, it's not. You haven't got
No,
to it
should-
yet. PLEIADE. Yeah, there you go.
Plate.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
tacky. You like that shit?
Ooh.
Fuck.
Hoff, I think I could wear one of these when one of my records goes platinum.
You know what? It reminds me of a designer like those old school LV like rainbow
It's
dot
fucking like
bags.
a Gucci fucking bees.
Rubelite 30. Rubelite, not Ruby. Rubelite 30. So, yeah, there you go.
Ooh, Rubelite. Fuck,
Ooh.
it's kind of like it's not even a red, is it? It's more
No, it's like purplish.
purple,
Or
isn't it? Fuck,
kind of,
Bernie. Yeah.
Which is more gaudy, Archie? Which is more
fuchsia.
gaudy?
Fuchsia.
Burgundy.
No,
I
that's
reckon
lighter
that
than
gold would
burgundy.
be more goldy. I reckon the gold would be the gold lace Palide. And we got what's your timing? $2. More fike off. Solid gold sub or day.
Gold
I
sub.
would gold sub. I think the gold sub looks better because it's got the chunky oyster
Yes,
links.
I
I
agree.
like the president links. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong.
But I also think it's age bracket, right? Like the Date 840 is more for like an older, more distinguished, where the solid gold sub, you kind of feel like it's a little more edgier person that will tell you go fuck off.
Yeah, younger, more like fuck you.
so Arch, or actually Tant, I've always heard, since we're talking about crazy dials, the wood dials in the Rolex were actually defective, like those things that they did not age well.
Yeah.
Is there any truth to that? Like that's one dial that Rolex actually admits was a mistake.
You know, honestly, I don't know too much about the wood dials. Unfortunately, General Assad, who's in the chat, could help us. Archie, do you
He's
know
a very stubborn fuck. He doesn't want to come.
maybe Archie's dealt with a lot of these over the past. I haven't as much.
I've never actually, those wooden dials. I never really. Did you like them? Do you like them?
I seen one once, like many years ago, before I kind of was into watches. The levels I am now, I thought it was really cool looking, just because it's so unique.
Oh, Tanzil, the Archie, pull up the Goyard watch box and compare it to
Let's
the
go
LV.
shopping. Go to the Goyard website. Let's go shopping.
See, the Goyard watch box. Now,
for rebuilding, right, Archie? We should go with Goyard this time, not LV.
Far more exclusive.
You know, I actually like the Goyard 6 box.
Wow, that
Ooh.
6 box is beautiful.
Mm.
What do you think, Archie? Go to the website. Don't look at these fucking shit images.
Yeah.
Go to the actual website.
And Arch, you know they cost more per color.
By the way, I did it. I did it as a favor for Hoff. So I put a link on all the Rolex wood dials in the chat.
Oh, very cool. Thank you, Bear. Yes, these are very cool.
Archie, go to Goyard's website, please. You're
This
stuck
is
on
Goyard's
images.
web.
We don't see what you're
Sorry.
seeing.
I'll bring it up now.
The Goyard to me is the old money, and Louis is Novarish.
Yeah, so we had the JV squad that pushed him to get the LV, and we got the OGs pushing him here to go to Goyard. Archie, what do you think? Are we fundraising the Goyard? Is that what we're doing?
Look, the Goyard is absolutely fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
And you know, I tried to
think so
take
too,
a photo in Beverly Hills. They wouldn't let me take a photo of this. Did you know
Archie,
that?
tell us about Goyard. You can't just buy Goyard online. It's not really easy.
No.
No. Goyard is super.
You know, I even tried to call the Goyard store in City, and I was asking about a watch roll, and they basically wouldn't even talk to me over the phone, and were like, come in, have a consultation, talk to a personal shopper, and then they'll see if they can allocate me one. It was a very weird experience.
It is. They are very. It's the French. They just
How much is this, by the way, Tanzil?
about 10,000. Oh,
10,000.
7,000. How
Yeah.
much?
And it
Smooth.
appeared from the conversation I had
How much?
that
I didn't hear. You guys mumbled. How much?
Say about 10K.
I think it's
10K
8. 8 and a half.
US?
I think it was 8 US. 8 because I was
Archie,
in.
you got the
So you're telling me this is the same price like a Louis?
Yeah.
This is
A
way
little bit
better.
more.
This is way better. Way fucking better.
So Arch, they told me with colors too that it really depends on the relationship and stuff like that. It seems like certain colors, you have to have clout to get colors.
Archie Swinging Kangaroo just responded saying he was not allowed to take photos in the Goyard boutique, and he says it's 10,500.
So certain colors are more in demand, like harder to get.
No, cost more money and are more exclusive.
Holy shit, that's interesting. I knew nothing about it. That's very cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Here we
elevate
go.
Archie. He's thinking too small. Oh, I'll go back to the LV boxes. Nah, fuck that, man. Goyard time.
Hey guys,
Barry.
we keep forgetting to ask the punters to please upvote for this live stream. I think it was a great live stream. I think
Yes. Let
these
me make
boys
sure
have earned the right to your click on a thumbs up. Let's help the Pontiff guys, please
Yeah,
upvote.
we had
And by the way,
today's
thank you.
show was. Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you, everyone, for all your help in, facilitating my precious metal aspirations, because this is something that
Bullying Haas off into buying another watch.
There we go. Barry, £5. Quickly, humor shift. If forced, up the bottom or in the mouth.
Archie, you go first.
Or I'd say up in the mouth. In the mouth.
I think everyone's going to agree.
I have no idea what this
Yeah.
guy's trying to say.
I have no idea either. But
Yeah.
I had to answer
The
it.
English sometimes confuse me. English
I think
people
he's
confuse
talking about a Costco hot dog.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I got to tell you, it's interesting. Have you decided to actually start using your stuff now?
Oh,
or-
go fuck yourself, man. Leave me
Wait, Ben, you're
fucking
a guy who
alone.
doesn't wear his watches?
Oh, you two go fuck yourself as well.
What about that Daytona clone?
Oh,
You
shut
gotta at least
up.
wear
That
that.
one is my favorite, actually. The fake Daytona I wear all the time.
Did you ever? I know I've missed a few episodes. Did we ever see a card for that? A warranty card for that?
No, but scale is coming. I'm going to weigh them all live on ArchieLuxury.
Okay.
It's coming. I'm working on it. What a bunch of fucking cunts. Lavender boy. Lavender
Hey.
boy and a bird brain.
I gotta tell you, Half. I think, I honestly think this could be for you to make the pounce on the cashing in and getting a meteorite dial. The meteorite dial, fuck, you're a star. You're a meteorite
Imagine
dial.
that two-piece, the music edition and the that would
Well,
certainly
Super
level
chats,
up.
boys. Super chats.
Okay, here we go. Tanzil, $5. Louis is making wizard pouches for Crema Whiter. Goyard making fronts for old money Chesterfield. And swinging
wizard
kangaroo. Here we go.
Ron. Oh, Ron. Oh, Ron. Oh, Ron.
Oh, Ron. I got to tell you,
Oh, swinging kangaroo. Bear sent me the fake Daytona, huh? What? So he could wear it before he checks out the real deal?
It's in service of community. Of course.
Very
Archie,
nice.
how are your spirits today? We've had some good shows.
this was a great show today. I think we had a good show today. Really, really fantastic. I got to tell you, Huff, I'm excited for you.
By the way, I want to clarify, when I said the two-piece combo, I didn't mean I planned on wearing them on both wrists like Marcelo GT.
Yeah. Man, I think if you're going to do it,
that'd be a boss two-piece combo, I have to say.
this is the first time that
Mike, are you going on a dungeon tonight?
Possibly. So something happened today that I've got to deal with.
Yes
after
or no
the
would do, Mike.
Maybe.
Thank you. Pontiff, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say, Half, I was against you selling off. I've always been against selling off.
I know you two were pretty rough on me when I brought it up.
Off, you needed the voice of reason to show up. Yeah.
It's actually the market is changing. This is the thing.
Genuinely, Hoff. I actually put honest God. I listened carefully, and without the shtick, without the joke, without bullshit, Tanzil made a very good argument that makes sense, convincing me to look into it further.
Yeah,
So-
you better beat me to messaging our boy. So
No, and I have to say, Tan, I'm so glad you're back on the show. As someone who's been a fan for a while and used to watch all the episodes where you would be on, it's amazing to be
all I
on
need
here
to do
interacting
is
with
we
you.
got Jin back his wrench. I just need to pull him back in.
Nice.
Oh, Jin needs to come on and have a long night drinking session
Drunk
with
screamer.
hunters.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fuck me, that's the best. He'll fall down and it will be fucking
Oh
amazing.
yeah, when are we doing the holiday party, Arch?
The holiday party.
Yeah,
Vince-
remember we said we were going to put together a holiday party and all have a few cocktails?
Yeah. I reckon we should do that Christmas Eve.
Maybe
Well,
we can't do it.
I don't know.
People
Bear,
do
I don't have
together.
any friends. Bear, you tell me. Bear,
You have
you
a
just-
tons of friends and you can
Bear, when can you
decide
do
that.
it? Well, hold on. Bear's leaving soon, so Bear, when can you do?
Yeah, but
that?
I'm gonna jump on for that. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, guys, we got to get this on the
Night.
calendar.
Yeah, just
Come on,
let
Archie.
figure out when and how. I'm gonna
We'll
be.
get the boys. We'll get Marco. We'll get JJ. Get a bunch of the guys on.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you let us know. Well, I anytime. Let's look at it.
We should probably do it next week if we can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
next week. Christmas is maybe Wednesday or
Don the
Thursday.
Shrink is in. He says, "Yeah, we'll get people on." It's
early
gonna-
Yeah,
on.
21 and 22. Yeah, that sounds good.
Beautiful.
That sounds
Okay,
good,
I'm gonna cut the cord. We got the other channel is pumping along. It's gonna pump the
Go to the
stream
dungeon.
across. And,
Guys, don't
we'll
miss
be
the
back-
dungeon. Don't
we'll be
miss the
back
dungeon.
tomorrow.
It's never ever. You never know what happens there. Please
This is
upvote.
true.
Thank you, Tanzil. Thank you, Hoff. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, everyone, for supporting Pontiff. Your last word.
see you tomorrow, Fikers.
Oh,
Very
one-
quickly, super chat, swinging
Great.
kangaroo, $5. You got Steel Sports at retail, right, Hoff? How
Yes.
about straight up trade with AD for Pepsi Maxi when CPO happens next year?
What's Pepsi Max?
Meteorite.
Is
yeah.
that what it's called? I like that.
I don't know if I'd be waiting for the CPO. I think
No.
that kind of fucks
hit
you over.
hit it while it's slow. It's slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what it is. A
They're not
wise
gonna do
man
any
told
deals.
me once,
Yeah.
time kills all deals. Like, if I wait too long for this, I'm going to lose my mojo.
And Barry, £10. Love you, Arch from Scotland. Okay, guys.
We love Scotland.
Yes.
We love
That's
Scotland.
why I'm wearing my tartan hat today, because I love
God
Scotland.
bless Scotland. We love you guys.
If I had some
Eyes on you,
bagpipes,
laddie.
I'd play them.
Okay, guys, that's it. Great show.